bringing you a glimpse of the airwaves from the heartland of America.
Alpha Fox, Zero Fox.
Alpha Fox, Zero Fox. Good to hear you. 5 and 9.
There we go. Alpha Fox, Zero Fox.
I'm Michael, Alpha Foxtrot, Zero Foxtrot.
Are you live streaming this?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another live stream of Heartland Ham Radio. My name is Michael. My amateur radio call sign is AF0F or Alpha Foxtrot, Zero Foxtrot. I'm coming to you live today from my home QTH here in Kansas City. And want to say welcome to you. Last weekend, we did a lot of WPX contest. So those of you that joined me, thanks for hanging out for one of the big contests. This is kind of one of the last SSB contests until, I think for a little bit yet. There's some mixed mode contests. Obviously, there'll be some QSO parties. But that one was a lot of fun, and the bands were in pretty good shape for that contest. So those of you that hung out with us, thank you for doing that. And I enjoyed getting emails and messages from folks asking questions. So we had a lot of people tune in and watch the WPX contest last weekend. So that was a lot of fun. Today is the Mississippi and Louisiana QSO parties. So we're going to be hunting QSO Party folks as well as hunting Parks on the Air activators. If you're not familiar with Parks on the Air, these are folks that have taken their amateur radio equipment out into the park and they're trying to make contacts with folks from those parks. I'll be narrating as we go, but if you're new to amateur radio, Parks on the Air, contesting, or just have questions about what the heck it is I'm sitting here doing, let me know in the chat or the comments, and I'd be happy to answer anything that you have. And I would also love to hear where you're watching from today. So I mentioned the Mississippi and Louisiana QSO parties today, so that'll be a lot of fun. And let's see, what else has been going on? I don't know, ham radio-wise, I don't think I did a whole lot this week. I helped some folks out with some digital stuff, was helping some folks out with some questions about logging and things like that. But other than that, I think that's about it. I think there's a Ham Fest that's going on in North Carolina today, so that's kind of a big one. Let's see what else is going on. I'm getting ready for Dayton, so I've been trying to get all my stuff ready for the Dayton Hamvention, which is in Xenia, Ohio, which is a suburb of Dayton. And so I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm going to do Contest University the day before Dayton. And so I'm really looking forward to that and just meeting so many people that I've heard in all these contests and on the air. And I may even meet some of you all if you're there. So if you're in Dayton and you see me, say hello. You guys know what I look like. I may not know what you look like. So if you see me, say hi. And let me know that you enjoy the stream. And if you got any suggestions or things you'd like to see or things you'd like to have improved or anything like that, I'd love to hear that stuff too. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started today. Let's get the radio on and let's see who we have on the air today.
Raised vertical, QSL.
Oh, looks like we got some folks here right at 225. Hey, we got some folks already in the chat. We got Kyle, Kilo Charlie 9, India Mike Alpha. Good morning, good morning. You are the first for sure. Let's see, we got Kilo Golf 2, Mike, saying good morning. Hello, all. Hello. Thanks for joining us today. All right. Bring this audio up a little bit.
I appreciate it, sir. That's 7-3 to you, QRZ.
It's pretty quiet today. Not a lot of noise on 20. That's a good thing.
Romeo 4, India, Quebec, Sierra, calling CTU Parks on the Air. CTU POTA.
Yeah, we got Oscar Zulu Zoo. We got Bobby. Let's see. Who else we got in here? We got all sorts of folks. Let me get my POTA scratch space up and working.
Victor Alpha Romeo in Oklahoma, QSO.
All right. And let's see. Kilo Romeo 4. Got two of them.
You're about a 5-7 into...
Hey, we got Taz in the chat. Good morning. Once again, I'll be watching for work as I can. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're doing well too, Taz. Thanks for saying hello this morning.
Kyle, please copy call sign November 0, Oscar Zulu at US 4451, QSL.
I think Bobby's got a new activator with him. Kilo Romeo 4, Italy, Quebec, Sierra.
Thank you for hunting, sir. 7-3.
Oh, it faded out. Apparently the QSB is going to be present today.
Go ahead, Park.
Oh, there they are.
Kilo 1, X-ray Delta, QSO.
Oh, he's nice and strong. 5'8", 5'9".
My call sign is Kilo Romeo 4, India, Quebec, Sierra, and you're a 5'9" into US 4451. We've got a second operator for you.
Kilo Romeo.
Somebody just above them there.
Quebec Sierra KR4 IQS QSO.
Anybody got any fun ham radio projects going on in their shack? I hear the activators pretty well here. I don't hear the hunters too well. That's the way it goes.
Good morning, David. Please copy call sign November 0 Oscar Zulu Zulu N0 OZZ QSL. QSL, thank you for the Park and your 5x7 to the Park, 445173.
QRZ.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot QSO.
QSL.
All right, you're a 5-9 into US 4451.
QSL, you're 5-9 into Kilo Sierra this morning.
Awesome, we got a second operator for you.
All right, standing by.
Good morning. Are you recording this morning?
I am. Great to hear you, Bobby.
QSL, thank you for the call from, where are you located again?
I'm in Kilo Sierra in Kansas City.
QSL, great signal from Kansas, 5x9 to the Park, 4451, and the first stop is a general, and he's been a general for 3 or 4 weeks now, and I think this is his second activation. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Well, I was kind of looking at. I was wondering if maybe you were mentoring somebody today. So it's great to hear you doing a great job, and great to hear some folks on the air today.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate it. I hope to make it on the recording.
All right, very good. Well, have a good one, 73. And we lost him. Little QSB today. All right, I had some SWR issues going on there. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna swing down here. Maybe I got my tuner all messed up here. Hang on. Slide down here and tune this up a little bit. I don't know what was going on. We had some rain last night, so maybe just the soil conductivity is a little different today or something. I was only putting about 40 or 50 watts out there. Let's see, Taz says, I haven't been able to play for a couple weeks. I wanted to get back down there and get FL Digi set up so I can try more digital modes. I've been able to do some FT8. Awesome. I did some FT8 this week. I've got a personal goal of mine is I want to try, and when I can, I want to try and make at least a contact every single day. So sometimes that can get a little tough if I don't make one into the evening and then I get home from work and, I may miss a UTC day. But I try to get at least one QSO a day. And, popping onto digital and FT8 is real easy to do, after work. So I do that to try and at least get a contact or two a day when I'm at least here and able to operate. So. All right, let's see who else we can get this morning.
On the 4161 there in Indiana, I got you 5-9 as well. You just popped up on me here in my part, US 1909.
Oh, he's light. Let's see, RLX, where's he at? He's at 233.
K5 November, Quebec.
Yeah, they're pretty light. I'm gonna get these guys logged. Man, I screwed that up. Let's see, 1415. I'll take that back a couple minutes. Kill the 225. So.
Looks like our 7th QSO, 5x9 to the Park, 4451, Alabama.
Roger, and you are also a 5-9. Great signal, great audio. Look forward to this morning.
We really appreciate the contact. 7-3, sir.
All right, let me get all these logs all in here. Okay, I got And I need to get them respotted. I'm out of practice, man. I was doing contesting last weekend, and I forgot how to POTA here. I'm out of my element here a bit. Okay, we got let's see, we got Bobby and Thomas respotted. All right, got them in the log, got the park, both Alabama. Oops, let me fix this one. I'll change this one to 12. Okay. All right. Let's see here. We got, see, I got a spot. Kilo 4, Romeo Lima Zulu, or X-ray, Romeo Lima X-ray. I don't see. Oh, QSY. All right. Well.
East Coast.
Let's see.
I think it was like a Philco.
That's a rag chew, sounds like.
QSO, your 59 PA, Pop Alpha.
Sounds like a QSO party.
The contact 73. Who was in?
I need to see if it's Mississippi or.
Okay, I heard a Delta 9 station come back.
All right, so for the QSO party, I got 2 different logs up.
Okay, I got a couple of y'all. Whiskey Delta 9, come back again.
Oh, Taz says, seems fine now. Okay, so audio. Oh, weird. That's weird.
Whiskey
Huh.
Delta 9, Italy Echo Radio. Got you 59 into Ascension Alpha.
Make sure I got everything all set here.
QSS. You said Ohio?
Can you guys hear the radio audio okay?
Appreciate the contact, 73. QRZ.
Not sure which QSO party he's doing.
Kilo Delta 9, come back. Kilo Delta 9, Zulu Golf Bravo. This is K5ARC in Ascension Alpha Sierra Charlie Echo. Got you 59.
Okay, Ascension is Louisiana.
QSL, appreciate the contact, 73.
Let's see if we can get his call sign.
QRZ, this is Kilo 5 Alpha Romeo Charlie.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot, QSL.
QSL.
Got you 59 into Ascension Alpha Sierra Charlie Echo, QSL.
QSL, you're 5-9 into Kansas, Kilo Sierra.
QSL, appreciate Kansas, 73.
73. All right, what's with my SWR, y'all?
Alpha Romeo Charlie.
Something's going on here. That's weird. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox test.
4 Foxtrot Tanger, you're 59 Stone County, Mississippi. Appreciate the contact very much, 73.
That was Mississippi.
K5MDX.
All right, you guys can't see these logs. I got so many logs up here.
59 Stone County, Mississippi. Appreciate the contact. Thank you, 73. This is Kilowatt 5 Mike Delta X-Ray.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
I copy Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, Kilo. You're 59 Stone County, Mississippi.
QSL, correction on the call. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, and it's 5-9 in Kansas, Kilo Sierra.
Copy, wait just a second. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. Is that correct?
Roger, QSL.
Appreciate that contact. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, you're 59 Stone County, Mississippi, and 73, my friend.
73, good luck. All right, I'm going to turn my ATU memories off here. We're going to see how this goes. I think something with the rain last night. I don't think it's like shorting, but I think just the ground connectivity is a lot different this morning or something with the radials or something.
I copy Whiskey 8 Kilo, November Oscar.
Yeah, that's weird. Radio, audio, and me are cutting out. All right, maybe, hopefully it's not the computer. What's going on here? Oh, we are seeing some drop frames. Hold on a second. I might have some network issues going on here or something. All right, hang on a second. We'll see if we can figure out what's going on here. Looking to see if maybe I got some sort of network issues going on. Yeah, it's got some pretty bad packet loss here, guys. Sorry about that. Not sure why that would be this morning. Yeah, that's really bizarre. Okay, well, hopefully it comes back up here. That's bizarre. Really weird, guys. I'm so sorry. Huh. Yeah, we're getting pretty bad packet loss here. Well, shoot. Sorry, guys. Huh.
Thank you, 73 kilowatt 5 Mike Delta X-ray.
All right. We'll keep rolling here. Maybe this thing will come back. That is really weird. Yeah, that's bizarro.
¿Escucharon la historia que le pasó con un traje que compró? Salió con un traje completo y llegó con la mitad a la casa.
Rag chew going on.
The Kilo Juliet 5 again.
All right, Kilo Juliet 5, Lima Charlie Bravo. Thank you for a 59 into George, GEO. Thank you for the 59 Oklahoma, sir. Appreciate the support in QSO Party. This is Kilo Delta 4 Victor Zulu. Yours in?
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Was it Kilo Echo 8?
Yeah, I think it's something on my side, Taz. I don't think it's you. I can see it. I can see the packet loss going to YouTube.
Romeo, you're on the golf. Thank you for the 5-8. You're a 5-9 into George.
Home network looks okay. ISP looks okay. Sure, what's going on here?
Thank you for the report out of George. Have a great morning. QR's in.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
All right, the Golf November Foxtrot again.
So this one is Mississippi QSO Party. Louisiana's using 4-letter counties, and Mississippi's using 3-letter counties. So if I hear the abbreviation, that should be able to identify the county a little easier.
Thanks, sir. One of my favorite ones of the year. Great. We have you. Thanks for support. QR's in.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
2 November Foxtrot.
All right, there's something to be said about the last one. Juliet Zulu Tango. Your call?
I'm gonna have to like sit here and slide down all these tunes every single time here.
Over.
We'll see.
Thank you very much. Also heard another YL. YL only, please. the Kilo Delta 9 YL again. Or the Kilo Delta 9 Zulu Golf Juliet. Okay, thank you. You're 55 into George County. GEO, your state, please. Is that ID over? Yeah, the state, I guess state abbreviation would be ID. Okay, thank you very much for the 55. You have a great morning. QRZ.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Bravo, India, Mike.
Kilowatt America, Bravo, India, Mike.
Kilo, was it Kilo Alpha 6? I think that's incorrect. Was it Kilo Alpha 6, Bravo, India, Mike?
Yeah, it's definitely something on my side.
Okay, 59 into George County. GEO, over.
Thank you, George County, you're 596.
Hey, good morning from the Japan Islands. Hello, hello. Thanks for tuning in this morning.
Thank you very much for the 59 in Oregon, sir. Appreciate your support in QSO Party. Have a great morning. QRZ.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
The Alpha Foxtrot again.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Okay, that's pretty short and sweet. Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot. Thank you, sir. 59 into George, GEO.
QSL, you're 59 into Kansas, Kilo Sierra.
Thank you for the abbreviation, sir, at the end of 59. Have a great morning. This is Kilo Delta 4 Victor Zulu with the Mississippi QSO Party 2026. QRZ. November 0, not Oscar. November 0, Golf. Okay, November 0, Golf Echo Sierra. Thank you. 59 into George County, GEO. All right, thank you for the 59 in Iowa. Yours in?
All right, we got one in the log. Sorry, sitting here troubleshooting the network stuff too, so sorry I'm a little... All right, we got QSO Party going on for both Mississippi and Louisiana.
7-3.
And we got parks on the air that we're hunting here this morning. Plus, we're sprinkling in some intermittent network problems, so that's always fun.
Roger, roger. Good morning, sir. Good to hear from you. You're 59 here in Mississippi.
Heard Mississippi in there.
Roger, roger. Well, that antenna's doing you a good job here, sir. 59, sometimes moving over to 10 over, roger.
Well, he's really strong. I don't hear the other station in there, though.
Oh, man, we're good on the 82. Let's make it 92 and 102. You're doing a great job. Yep, call here is November Echo 5 Lima in Mississippi, County of Jones, and I'm running a Kenwood 590 SG with an AL80B amplifier, Heil PL40 microphone, and a hex beam up about 40 feet, roger.
Boy, those hex beams. Amazing. I wish I could put one up. Really wish I could. I hear the other station in there. I think he said November Echo 5 Lima.
Okay, buddy, good to hear from you. Yeah, if I had a choice, though, on the amplifier instead of the AL80B, I would go with the 82. It's got 2 3500Zs in it. Man, them things will last you forever.
If he keeps chatting here, we'll move on.
Happy Easter, buddy. Take care. Good to hear from you. Charlie Victor Lima.
Boy, sounds good. Nice and strong here into Kansas City this morning. I was a little worried about band conditions. Like last night, the K was like 7 or 6 or 7, so it was not super great. We had a little bit of a little solar storm going on, but doesn't seem too bad. Band seems fairly quiet tonight. I always love seeing that noise floor at neg 120.
Yes, sir. Take care. Happy Easter to you. Appreciate you coming by this morning. Great sounding rig, man. Keep it up. 7-2. I'll get it right here in a minute. My foot slipped off the pedal. It's going to be one of those days. Take care, buddy. 7-3. Good to hear you.
See if we can grab this guy in Jones County.
Sierra November one more time. Roger, Roger. Whiskey 8, Sierra Uniform November. Man, 10 over here this morning.
Well, sorry for the buffering, y'all. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Roger, Roger. That's what I wrote. I just said it wrong, Roger.
I just need to confirm his call sign.
Well, man, it's changed a lot since '69. Yeah, I didn't get licensed till 1990, but it's a great hobby, Roger. Oh, man, I appreciate your service. Yep, I'm a totally blind guy, and I think I would have went into the Navy if I could have. But, yep, I appreciate your service, man. Oh, Roger, Roger. Yeah, that's a young man's game. Of course, they don't do half the things now that y'all used to do, but, yeah, you was in it when you had to work your butt off. Roger, Roger, man. Yeah.
All right, we'll keep rolling. We'll come back to him. He's enjoying chatting with everybody. There's Keith spotted. I don't hear Keith. Oh, there's somebody in here. I like these QSO parties. They tend to be a little slower pace, little less competitive contesting to them. I thought I heard somebody in there. There's 300. Keep sliding up here through 20, so we're on 20 meters this morning. Come down here, retune this. I don't know what's up with the. May need to go take a visual on the antenna this morning and see what's going on.
7 here into US 54.
All right, it's a POTA. 324.
7-3. KC4 WIQ QRZ. Park station, come on back to me.
All right. Well, sorry you guys are getting so much buffering. Just kind of hoping it.
Let me get that part number one more time.
All right, we'll try this. Sorry, I bounced you there for a second. I'm going to see if this will This will maintain any better. All right, seem to be holding. See if this comes back. You know, all these applications and things auto-update and everything now, and so there's just some. I mean, you have to with all these security vulnerabilities and things going on. You almost have to like do continuous patching, but it's just a lot of variables going on. Okay, I think that may be stabilizing out here. Hopefully the buffering's stopping. Not seeing drop frames going to YouTube here.
73, thanks for hunting me down. KC4, WIQ, you are good.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Golf Sierra, stand by, beginning with Kilo Alpha. Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike, QSO. Copy to 5-3, got you coming in.
Hopefully you guys are hearing the radio audio okay. It looks like on the mixer it's a little lower than what it normally is, so if it's too low, let me know. I can do a little boost on it.
7-3, station ending, Golf Sierra, come on back.
All right. Seems to be holding now.
November 0, Golf Echo Sierra, QSO. Subject going to be Whiskey India, Quebec.
Okay, we seem to be holding.
7-3, KC4, WIQ,
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Oscar Mike Juliet, come on back.
I was a little slow on the key there. I was watching too many screens here.
Got you here, Roger. You got a strong 5-9 into the park for it.
All right, it's hold.
7-3, KC4, WIQ, Roger.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
That's Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
QSL, Roger, Roger.
Got you coming in 5-9 and you at 5485.
QSL, I got you 5-5 into Kilo Sierra, 55 Kansas this morning.
Appreciate the double nickels from Kansas. Appreciate you hunting me down. That's
73, have fun.
KC4.
All right, we got him in the log here. All right, I need to reorganize my windows here. Give me just a second. I got too many. Okay, I'm going to move this up here. Okay, I got too many with the QSO parties going on. There's 2 QSO parties going on, so there's 2 different logbooks for 2 different QSO parties. And I got my normal logbook because we're trying to do POTA as well here. And I thought I would have this laid out in a way that would work for me, but I am going to have to move this around. I've got too much stuff up here. Give me just a second. You guys are seeing how the sausage is made here a little bit. Okay. Where's my POTA spotting page? There it is. Okay, I'm going to move that down. We'll put that there. Okay. Got that there. That there. We'll put this over here. Okay, now I got the chat up. Okay. I had to add another monitor a couple weeks ago, which has been so beneficial. So beneficial.
Thanks, sir. 7-3.
Okay, but I do need to respot this activator. Okay. He was Whiskey India Kilo. All right. Now that we got our packet loss problem figured out.
Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey India Quebec, get you at 5485.
I think there was something with I've got I use Cloudflare
Kilo Oscar.
And I think something with the Cloudflare, it did update this week, and so when I dropped you for a quick second, I just toggled the Cloudflare off and the Cloudflare application off, and that seems to be holding. So something was going on with that, I believe.
QSL.
Okay. I mean, he was 324.
You as well, 7-3, KQ4, WIQ.
Okay, WIQ. Get him respotted. And he was, I gave him 5-5 into Kansas. Okay. Okay, I think we got the stream steadied out. Taz, let me know if it's holding solid for you now.
I believe that was Whiskey Delta 5 Echo India QSO.
I've gone to I've gone to wired drops on everything in the shack here, directly down to the switch and the gateway in my network closet. Okay. We'll keep rolling here. Appreciate you guys being patient with me here. All right, not hearing any of those. Okay, let's go back down here.
5 to the park. 4.
There's somebody down here too. That's Bobby. All right. Hey, the Volts is in the chat. Hey, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good afternoon to you. Almost evening your time, Volts. Is it LA-QP?
LA-QP, Kilo Charlie 5 Delta India.
Let's see what county he's in. You guys won't see this logged. I'm going to not switch back and forth between the scenes for the various QSO parties, so. Tango Echo Romeo.
All right, thanks for Florida, 73. Thanks for the call. CQ, LA-QP, Kilo Charlie 5 Delta India.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox 0.
Alpha Fox, 0 Foxtrot.
Alpha Fox 0 Fox, 59 Parabol.
QSL 59 Kilo Sierra, Kansas.
Roger. Thanks for Kilo Sierra, 73. Thanks for the call.
Good luck. All right, we got 2 in Mississippi, 2 in Louisiana, so. Hey, we got Pedro in the chat. Hey there, how's it going? Wish you a nice ham radio session. I appreciate it. We had a little bit of network disruption here at the beginning, but I think we got that squared away. The Volt's enjoying 6-meter openings to Southern Europe this afternoon. Seems to the post-Aurora opening once again. Yeah, I heard some of the guys here in Kansas City on the email reflector were sharing that they got some really good openings to Central and South America. Was it last night? I think it was last night on 6 meters. So that's always fun. I need to get a 6-meter antenna set up. I've got a 6-meter on my POTA antenna. I've got 6 meters cut for that, so I could put the telescoping whip up and put the counterpoise on for 6 meters. But I can't get the DX Commander to tune anything on 6 meters. I can get it to tune on 2 meters. So I've got a really good match on 2 meters, but I do not have a great match for 6 meters. So I need to get something figured out for that one for sure. I'd like to have a little something for 6 meters. All right, let's keep rolling up through here, see if we can grab some more here. What is he just calling? Is he just calling CQ? Oh, is that Mike Delta X-ray?
Thank you for Texas. Have a great day, my friend. 73 kilowatt 5 Mike Delta X-ray.
Yep.
Flight 1586, 4581, 4582, and 4586. QSL.
Wow, that was a lot of parks.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. You're heading back in a different lane.
If that was a park to park, that was a lot to copy.
You said 4587? 4586. Okay, 4586. Okay, 1586. Okay, and the third park in 45. It was 4586. Yeah. Okay, let me start over. I'm probably going to do this.
That's a lot of parks. That's a lot of parks. Pedro, do you send QSL cards? I do. I do send QSL cards. If you'd like to get one, send one my way, and I will send one back to you. So, absolutely.
QSL. I've got got him that time. I got you in the log here. You're 5 and 9. Good signal into US 0661. 0661. And I'm in the Florida Panhandle. QSO? 0661. You have a great operation. You're welcome, 73. Okay, thanks for your patience. Have fun, 73. You're welcome, 73.
See if we work them.
C2, November 3, Alpha Echo Golf calling C2 for parks on the air.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, 57, US 1586.
QSL, 57 both ways, Kilo Sierra, Kansas this morning.
Thank you for Kansas. Have a good day, 73.
73, have fun.
Thank you. Sure, then.
All right, we got him. All right, 5757.
November 3, Alpha Echo Golf calling C2 for parks on the air.
Maryland. We've got Leo we've worked to. This will be 22 times now. Get him respotted here. Glad the noise is light on 20. Sunday last weekend when the in the contest, 20 was very noisy for me. I'm glad we had a good Friday night and Saturday, but 20 on Sunday was really, really noisy for me. And I think others said the same thing, so. Okay, got them respotted. Okay, let's see here. Oh my gosh, we got so many new folks spotted here. Okay. I'm gonna move my stuff around just a smidge more here. Okay, I want my parks up here so I can see them a little better. Okay, and then I will.
Okay, gonna do a final call, November 3, Alpha Echo Golf for perks on the air.
And of course that trimmed on you a little bit there. Good times. Okay. Let me do this. I tell you, the amount of time I spend shifting windows around is just incredible. Gotta get a way that's gonna make that viewable. Okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit more. Hold on, bear with me here. Okay, we'll do that. I think that'll work a little better. Okay, at least I got my parks up high and my loggers down low. Okay. I had somebody reach out this week. They're like, I'd like to know what your weather is when you're live streaming. I was like, okay, well, I could certainly do that. So here in Kansas City this morning, I think it's in the 40s. I think it's 43 Fahrenheit. I think that'd be about 6 degrees Celsius. It's cloudy right now, kind of a light breeze. And I was like, I'd be more than happy to share the weather. If there's ever anything you guys want to see or anything like that, let me know. Okay, let's go. Let's go back. Looks like we got some more folks at the bottom of the band here. Let's go 14135. Oh, that's CW spot. Hold on, 213. Okay, that was a Hunter, I think.
Whiskey 5 Delta Oscar Charlie Park.
They're park to park there.
Whiskey 5 Delta Oscar Charlie W5 Dock in US 4568.
Yeah, I don't hear the activator there. Pedro says, nice day to do some Easter hamting. Yes, very much so. There's Oscar Zulu still going.
Awesome, and confirming the park number is 11817. That is correct. We are in New Mexico this week. Awesome, thank you, sir.
Hello, 0 Tango Romeo Lima.
There's Brad. He's hunting somebody.
Tango Romeo Lima. Got you 5-9 into attention. Alpha Sierra Charlie.
That's Kilo 5 Alpha Romeo Charlie, I believe.
Kansas, Kilo Sugar.
QSL, appreciate the contact, 73. QRZ, this is Kilo 5 Alpha Romeo Charlie calling CQ. For
Brad nabbed them. Brad's just down the street from me in my in the Kansas City Contest Club with me. All right, our packet losses dropped, so I'm going to blame it on the Cloudflare app update.
All right, thanks for Kansas 736 for the call. LA-QP, Kilo Charlie 5 Delta India.
Charlie 5 Delta India, got him already.
Echo Alpha, is that correct? No, Victor Alpha 6. Victor Alpha 6, Radio Charlie November. Well, thank you for the contact. You're 5-9. Repeat your state, please. Thank you for Florida. Have a great day, my friend. 73. This is Kilowatt 5, Mike Delta X-Ray, CQ 20 meters.
All right, we got him for the QSO Party.
Well, somebody decided to tune on you there. Kilo Delta, something ending in Mike?
For Lima Radio, I believe.
Oh, I thought there was a Mike. Mike Lima Delta,
Nope.
59 George County. And good old Wisconsin. All right, thank you very much. KCCC, 73.
See if we...
Zero Tango Radio Lima.
There's Brad.
TRL, 5-9 in George County, Gulf Echo Oscar.
That is 5-9 Kansas, Kilo Sugar.
All right, good turnout from Kansas this morning. 73, November 4, Lima Radio, Mississippi QSO Party.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Something Sierra.
I was going to give him 2 Kansases in a row.
Oh, the E9. E9 WRS, 5-9 George. All right, there, got you, November Bravo. Thank you. QRZ, November 4, Lima Radio, Mississippi QSO Party.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Oh, geez, a bunch of them there. Something Victor?
It's got a pile up. Appreciate y'all joining me this morning for the live stream.
59 George County.
We got Mississippi QSO Party. We got Louisiana QSO Party. We're doing Parks on the Air as well. I've got the Parks on the Air scene up here, but I am logging off to the side these QSO Party contacts. I'm just not going to flip back and forth. There's too many windows and too many scenes to set up, especially when you got multiple QSO parties going on at the same time.
November 3, Romeo Juliet.
Darn, I wasn't even close, was I? In 3 RJ, 5-9 George County.
If you've never done any contesting before, QSO Party is a great way to kind of just dip your toe into it. You get kind of familiar with the exchanges, little easier pace to the flow of the QSOs. It's a great way to kind of get started if you want to try something that's not quite as intense as like maybe a CQ contest or one of the big ARL contests.
Well, lost it. Maybe you'll come back. QRZ, November 4, Lima Radio.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Kilo Quebec 4.
Kilo Quebec 4, Zulu Golf Kilo.
Zulu Golf Kilo. That's a pretty new call sign. Congratulations there.
See, Taz says, I do try to do the same thing. 2 Kansas in a row if I can. I can't always hear the other Kansas station, but I am always curious where they are in the state. Yeah. I know Brad's just down the street from me, so he's very active. He's got a nice station set up. Yeah, Pedro says, definitely feels much more beginner-friendly than contest. Yep, absolutely. And there's a few of them where you have a serial number. Most of them are just, 5-9 and your state. So
November 4 Lima Radio, Mississippi QSO Party.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Have you been on HFK? 5-9 George.
I don't know what's up with my tune today, but I think something's, we got some rain last night, so I don't know. Oh boy.
Copy Kilowatt Germany 5, November Papa, your 5-9, Stone County, Mississippi.
Where was he at?
Mississippi Louisiana QSO Party, Kilo Charlie 5 Delta India.
He was up here at 9, wasn't he? We'll see.
Alpha Charlie 3, Echo Alpha, 5 and 9 in George County. What state are you in?
I think I need new batteries in my mouse. Ugh.
What state are you in?
Bunch of click and there's nothing. I love wireless. It's nice to have not as many cords, but sometimes wireless can be a pain. All right.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. I guess you're there. Were you there for Artemis, or you're just that's where you live? All right, that sounds cool. All right, I forgot to turn the antenna back the other way. I'll turn it kind of back.
Oh, he's turning the antenna. I was looking at his picture. He's got a hex beam, and he looks like he's got a Yagi as well.
Sounds like you got some RF. Was there a Kilo Delta or something like 2 a minute ago?
He was nice and strong. He must have had stuff pointed my way.
I think that's the station I heard good and clear earlier. Kilo Charlie 3 Hotel Papa Delta. You got some RF in your audio.
See, the Vault says, for new ops, doing at least a few contests is a great way to improve technique a lot and fast. Yeah, for sure. Helps you, like, work stations that are kind of back-to-back and all of that. Yeah, Pedro agrees, yep.
I don't know what's going on there, but something's not quite right. Okay.
I tell you, POTA really helped me with my contesting for sure. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. 5-9 Kansas, Kilo Sierra. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Yeah, let me agree. QRZ Mississippi QSO-Party, November 4, Lima, radio.
He had turned his antenna, so he was a little lighter.
Mississippi QSO-Party, November 4, Lima, radio.
All right, we got 3 in the log. These guys are really packed in there tight. All right, see who else we can get.
Good morning. You're also a 5-9 into the county of George this morning.
Another George County. Is that Victor Zulu? See, Chris says, Kilo 2, Papa Tango Charlie says, POTA for sure helps a ton for contesting. Yeah, it's really helped me a lot. Next, like before the next big contest, I need to try and go out and do a POTA activation and just kind of, it's better to knock the cobwebs off with, working a pile up and lots of folks, before you're in the contest mode. So if you can do that, that's a great way to do it.
Equalizer, I'd bring up some of the mids, maybe.
Pedro, that wasn't easy to hear at the beginning. Yeah, it's a little light.
But you sound fine. You're totally readable, no problem. Thank you, sir.
Let's see where he's at.
I am doing the best I can. I enjoy the best day of the year with the QSO Party. QRZ. Kilo Bravo 4 Oscar X-Ray Alpha.
All right, let's keep rolling here.
Roger, roger. Thanks a lot. You're 5-5 in the Florida Panhandle. 5-5 Florida Panhandle.
Let's see, 281. Let's see who's spotted there.
Thank you so much, Harry.
There's West Virginia.
7-3, have fun.
Is that a park to park? Is that the activator? November 8, Lima Hotel.
POTA, November 8, Lima Hotel. Park US 9742, 9742 in Whiskey Victor calling to Willis.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot. Good morning. 5-9 booming into the park.
QSL, you're 5-9 as well into Kilo Sierra, Kansas this morning.
Copy 5-9 into Kilo Sierra. Thanks for running today. 7-3.
73, have fun out there. All right, got Lima Hotel in the log. Him moved up above my scratch space here. Let's get them respotted. All right.
November Echo 5 London.
November Echo 5 London. Okay. Where's he at?
Echo Kilo Kilo. Yeah, good morning to you, sir. This is November Echo 5 Lima, County of Jones in Mississippi, and you are a 58 here in Mississippi.
November Echo 5 Lima. No super check partial on him.
Roger, roger. Take care. Appreciate you stopping by this morning.
Charlie Sugar.
7-3 to you. November Echo 5 London.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. You're 58 here in Mississippi, County of Jones, Roger.
QSL, you're 5-9 plus into Kilo Sierra, Kansas this morning.
Roger, roger. Appreciate the 5-9 into Kansas. Take care, sir. Have a great day.
73, have fun.
7-3. November Echo 5 Lima.
All right, he's strong, man. Great audio, too. I think I heard him say he was using a Heil mic and had an amplifier. He's got it dialed in. He's not splattering.
Roger, roger. You're 10 over here in Mississippi, the County of Jones, Roger.
What we might do is, after we get through here, I might zip down. We'll check out 15 or 10 meters and see if those are open yet. Might be just a smidge early. We'll see.
Kilo 4, Echo, Echo, Oscar. Kilo 4, Echo, Echo, Oscar. This is November 4, Juliet Alpha Hotel.
Yeah, Taz asks, system, so it won't go through. That's weird. Is it common to give a 5-9 no matter what their signal is during the contest? Yes. That is one thing. Usually in contests, it's just a handshake agreement that everybody's going to be 5-9. If you're in a very competitive, busy contest and you're working one of the big contest stations, I mean, these are stations putting up millions of points. If you throw them something other than a 5-9, a lot of times the contesting software will just assume 5-9 and not even put their cursor in that field. And so if you throw them something else, it can kind of break their flow a little bit. So they'll take it. You might get just a little bit of maybe a grumpy response, maybe a little bit breaks their flow. But in contests, generally speaking, a 5-9 is what's given, even if they're 3-1. So last weekend, there were several stations that, I had to go a couple times for them to hear me, and they would give me a 5-9 back. And so I give them a 5-9. Most of the time, I can hear them better than they can hear me as a small pistol station running 100 watts. So, but in a contest, generally speaking, a 5-9. Now, in some of these QSO parties, some folks will give real exchanges, although it's technically considered a contest. So generally speaking, probably 95% you're going to get as 5-9. Now, he gave me 5-8, so I logged it as 5-8. But in my log, as you tab out of the call field or hit the space bar out of the call field, it will jump, right to the county. I have to click to go back or shift tab to go back to the signal report field. So very, 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 very common to just do 5-9 in contests. So, and for like POTA, some folks for POTA will do 5-9 for everybody. More times than not, for POTA, generally speaking, since it's not a contest, I give an accurate signal report, both if I'm in a park or remote. Now, ops can run their activation however they want. I like to know kind of how folks are coming into me or how they're coming either into me or how I'm getting to them. So I prefer, in a POTA activation, it's not a contest. So I like real signal reports in POTA, but that's just me. Everybody's got their preference, but definitely for a contest, if it's a contest and it's got a signal report in the exchange, always give 5-9. Great question, though. Hey, we got HC Firefighter 82. Passed my general last week. Built my end-fed half-wave attic antenna and just made contact on 20 from South Carolina to Mississippi. Awesome moment for sure. The HF bug hasn't definitely bit me or has bit you. Well, congrats on the General. That's awesome. And I'm glad you were able to get an antenna put up in the attic, even as an end-fed in the attic. I've had folks tell me, and I've kind of conveyed to others, even a compromised antenna is better than no antenna. So do not think just because you have space in an attic for an antenna that you're going to be at a disadvantage. Certainly it's not optimal. It's a compromised antenna setup, but it's better than no antenna at all. And when I got back into HF, I had an end-fed. It was right behind me in the attic. It stretched from this side of the house to that side of the house. It was 36-foot end-fed. And I made lots of contacts with that. And then I got to where I put a off-center fed dipole outside, and I kind of tried that. And then I put the DX Commander up, and that's what I'm using now. So I really wish I could put a hex beam up or something like that. I can't live in a subdivision with neighbors and things like that. So, but congrats on the General. I'm glad you've got some QSOs, and I'm glad you got an antenna up. That's awesome. Chris, I'm 5'9", you're 5'9", everybody's 5'9". It always cracks me up because when I was kind of getting back into HF and contesting, that was always one thing that kind of cracked me up because it'd be like, some big station and it'd be like QRZ and it'd be like, again, Alpha again, and it's like 5'9". So that always cracked me up. Yeah, Pedro says, congrats. Enjoy your time on the air. Absolutely. Let's see, running a Zygu G90. It's a great radio. It's a great starter radio. A lot of G90s out there. A lot of POTA folks running G90s. Kind of a good combination of, color display with a waterfall. I think it's 20 watts. Is it 20 watts output on the G90? And so, decent power consumption, with a battery. And, it's got a great tuner in it. I've heard folks being able to tune, random wire antennas, pretty far off. So that's a great radio. Yeah, Taz says, I've been surprised on the contacts I've made with my setup. Anytime playing radio is a good time and fun. I agree 100%. And don't snooze on the digital modes. I know some people, that's their thing, sometimes not. But like FT8, weak signal mode, I wouldn't have been able to get my DXCC without doing digital modes. I think I have enough now for voice to have my DXCC 100, but it was definitely a lot easier on a compromise station setup on FT8 to make more DX contacts and things like that. So don't snooze on those digital modes. A lot of times that can help. Your signal can go a lot lower in the threshold. Like FT8, you can get down to like -25 signal to noise ratio, and like audible hearing is about -15, I believe. So you can get pretty low and pretty weak for sure. So don't snooze on those. Let's see, the Volts NFAV attic problematic part is very close to sources of QRM house. Yep, exactly right. I still have a 20-meter dipole now behind me in the attic. I'll sometimes switch to it if sometimes just having an antenna oriented a different direction can actually be stronger. So for the Minnesota QSO Party, there were a couple of stations I used the attic antenna behind me, the 20-meter dipole behind me, and I was able to hear them better, and I got out just fine. So, but yes, it is definitely noisier. It's closer to the electrical, closer to things making noise, all these stupid, cheap USB chargers and things like that. They're notoriously noisy, and having stuff close to the house like that just kind of amplifies those. See, Firefire, yes, 20 watts. Wanted that great tuner before I jumped into a bigger, more expensive radio. Absolutely, I think that's a great starter radio, and I don't know how many of those units they've sold, but there are so many of those in circulation. I know a lot of people that love that radio. Hey, we got Kid in the chat. Greetings. How did you finish up in the contest last weekend? Hopefully you did okay. Let's see, Taz says, I've got a G90, had a lot of fun with it, mainly use it for POTA, but I've tried it at the house, made some impressive DX contacts with it, at least impressive for me. Cool kind of G90. I'll have to see if I can find the link. Mike, Kilo 8 MRD, he's got a YouTube channel. He did a funny video a while back that was will it tune with the G90, and he went around and just like connected to a metal fence and got it to tune up and made a contact. Like he just went to all these things and just tried to see if the G90 could tune it. So I've heard some folks, I've not used one personally, but I've heard some folks that have been able to get on that tuner in that thing to get it to tune like up to 10-to-1 off. Now, obviously, you'd be losing a lot of power on a 10-to-1 tune, but it's pretty funny, like if the G90 will tune it or not. All right, let's keep bouncing here. Sorry, I've been chatting with y'all, which I love doing. I haven't been playing as much radio here.
Roger that. I copy the 5-9 into Maryland. That is awesome. You're my first Maryland contact this morning, so I appreciate that contact. And 73 to you.
73, good luck.
CQ. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Zulu Lima with the Mississippi QSO Party, Greene County, calling CQ.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. QSL.
Roger that. You are 5x9 plus. 10 over, easy, coming into southeast Mississippi. Into Greene County, that's Golf Romeo November.
QSL, thanks for Greene County and the new multiplier. You are 5-9 into Kansas. Kilo Sierra.
Roger that. I copy the 5-9 into Kansas. Contact this morning, so 73.
73, have fun in the QSO party. Awesome. Got a new county, a new multiplier. So they were maybe like 4-3, just kind of audibly. That was probably about a 4-3, but, obviously we both exchanged a 5-9. Now, she said 5-9 plus, so I probably was coming into her at 5-9. Taz says, I bought my G90 used. I'll never know, but I'd be curious how many contacts my G90 and where the other stations are. Yeah. Kid. 1,135 Qs, 685 prefixes, 1.7 million points. High power, 15 meter only, 18 hours. That's great, kid. That's fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Okay, let's go down to 15 meters. Let's see if there's anybody on 15 here. There's somebody here. Another contest. Definitely a DX station there. That's just a guy calling CQ. There's a POTA. Kid, I need to replace the end connector on the antenna. Yeah, you said you thought maybe the pin was messed up. Is that right? Well, you must have done okay and not completely cooked the amplifier or anything. Those intermittent connections can be a real pain in the neck. Vault says, SPDX contest today. Clearly Polish there. Yeah, I didn't recognize the language. Good spot in there, Vault. I'm not hearing a whole lot here on 15 yet. Probably a little early for it. Just for giggles, let's go check 10. There's some folks.
In there was Larry when he called for me.
I think that's a rag chew. there's somebody.
Wow, I think I worked you before. Maybe 1 week ago. Your call sign and your name is very familiar for me. Thank you, Barbara, for a new contact, I think. The confirmation to you via electronic QSL. Have a wonderful weekend. Kilo Delta 3, Charlie Hotel X-Ray, KT4 Whiskey Quebec 73, Barbara. Bye-bye, take care.
See if we got a POTA spotted. We've got a few folks spotted.
Kilo Delta 3, Charlie Hotel X-Ray. You have amazing audio. Very nice audio, Barbara. Congratulations for your radio, your antenna, everything working perfect. Congratulations. 73, take care. Hello, any other station? ¿Alguna otra estación? Vamos a ver. Any other station? This is the island of Puerto Rico. This is Kilo Papa 4, Whiskey Quebec.
And my foot switch is not working.
Whiskey Juliet, I am missing the last letter. Give me the last letter.
I think I got a weak connection in my plug on my foot switch. I just always... All I have to do is grab it, and then it works again, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Uniform India Sierra, you have 5 by 7.
Let's see, Tess says, the previous owner had my G90 the very first field day. I was at about 2 weeks after getting my tech, made my very first HF contact on it that day. That's awesome. Let's see, kid says, I can't turn it certain degree connector will disconnect, maybe not the smartest operator like that. Amp is still okay. I'm glad you didn't blow up your amp. Holy smokes. Vault says, Easter Island, have I worked them yet? I have not worked them yet. Charlie Echo 0 Yankee.
Wow, Wally, congratulations for your...
I have not worked them yet. I did work, let's see, I did work Tango 31 Tango Tango Tango. Was that last night? I think it was last night.
Any other station? ¿Alguna otra estación? Any other station?
Alpha Fox 0 Fox.
November 4 again, November 4. The station November 4. The station November 4. Please give me your call sign one more time.
He sounds really good.
November 4, Sierra Alpha X-Ray. Thank you, my friend, for coming back to my call. You have 5 by 7. 5 by 7 here in the island of Puerto Rico. Montreal, Louis. Back to you.
I've got, I have been, since I kind of set everything up here, I've been meaning to get stuff all grounded and set up. So I finally this week ordered a grounding bar, and I'm going to get everything all grounded here. So I need to get the ground rod yet, and then I need to get a connector to tie it into my ground outside for the electrical panel. But I'm going to finally get that done. I have to crawl into the attic to get through my... I've got a PVC pipe that I fed through the side of the house for the coax passage. So I can get coax in and out pretty easily. I've got it all sealed up, but I can take the seal out of it and get a wire buried. So I'm going to get finally get some lightning arresters on and get everything grounded. I'm going to get a ground bar here in the shack, put under the desk here, and get everything all cleaned up. I keep meaning to do that, and I haven't done that yet. So that's going to be kind of my spring project here. I also want to get another run of coax outside. So that when I hook up my end-fed antenna, I don't have to go out. I don't have to go out and swap the coax from the DX commander. I could actually just put it on, antenna 2, and then I can just swap it.
73 miles. Bye-bye.
Vault says, consider adding RF ground as well to that ground rod, basically radials, because ground rod works for the electric part, not so much for the RF. That's a good tip. Yeah, I've been kind of reading up on that. Man, I cannot believe how expensive copper wire is right now. I was going to do 4-gauge copper. I'm going to go with 6. It's going to be better than nothing, but I know 6 is kind of minimal. I know many folks recommend, 4 or 2-gauge, but oh boy, that stuff is expensive. So I need to. I went with the 6-gauge, so I'm gonna do that, and then we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be better than nothing anyway. So I had a really good ground setup at my other station when I had HF when I lived up in Iowa. I had the tower, and it was grounded, and everything was a lot better setup from a ground perspective. I just kind of coming into storm season and everything here, and I always disconnect. I've got a lightning arrestor on my coax switch. I got one of the Alpha Delta coax switches under the desk here, and but I want to actually get an arrestor on there. I want to get everything grounded and get everything here in the shack grounded, and I just don't want to chance it. So Tat says I need to update my ground as well. Do all that. What'd you use to seal up the conduit on the coax? I used they make this flexible putty that you can use for like HVAC. So like your air conditioner lines that come outside your house oftentimes have this flexible waterproof putty that kind of fills the gap that can be peeled back. And so I just got a big brick of that stuff, and I use that to form on the outside and the inside to kind of seal it up. So that's what I use to seal up. And then the PVC pipe is painted the house color. So it's, protected from that regard. But I just put, I think it's like, I think I did 2 or 2.5 inch PVC and then just put a 90 elbow on it so that, water can't get in just outside, and then comes inside to the attic. And I've got a little bit of a catwalk behind me for some storage. And so it's all plywooded all the way back, all the way to the edge of this wall where it comes into the house. So I'm gonna put mount I'm gonna put a ground bar under the desk here so I can get all the the radio and stuff all grounded to that, and then I'm gonna put a ground bar mounted just. I know it'd be better to be outside, but I'm gonna mount it just inside here and put my lightning arrestors and stuff there, and then run the ground rod straight down, be about a 10-12 foot drop to the ground rod, and then get that buried. So hopefully I'm doing that okay. I know I need to tie it into the other ground that exists for the electrical panel, so I need to do that, and hopefully that'll kind of help things out here. But I've been probably pushing things a little too long and not getting that done, so I'm going to finally do that. So I got some supplies coming, I think today. I think most of the stuff comes today. Maybe one part comes tomorrow. Maybe I think the ground lugs come tomorrow for that 6-gauge wire. But yeah, I could not believe how expensive copper wire has gotten. It's crazy. Hey, we got Alex in the chat. Greetings from Denmark. Oscar Zulu 2, Alpha Fox Yankee. Hello. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello this morning. All right, we had the Puerto Rico station there on 10, so 10's maybe starting to come open. Let's see, I do see a couple POTA parks spotted on 17. Let's go check out 17 meters.
So 4 Lima Romeo Sierra.
Keith's really light. Alpha Charlie 1 Romeo Hotel. Tess says thank you. You're most welcome, Tess. All right. Glad my packet loss problem that I was having was not the... Oh, there he is. All right, my keyboard shortcut here to put it into my scratch space is not working. Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Radio.
Roger, QSL, Keith. QSL, I got you about a 4-3, 43 into Kansas. 4-3 Kilo Sierra. I am. Everybody's listening to you. All right, 73. Have fun. 73. Have fun. All right, we got Keith in the log.
Kilo Echo 4, Lima Romeo Sierra.
All right, we'll give him a 4-3, get him respotted. He's got 122 respots already. Holy smokes. Let's see, Kyle, got my ground wire from the big box. Yep. 25 for 46 gauge stranded copper ground wire. Yeah, I looked, I found some stuff online that was a little cheaper than the big box stores. So I'm going to try it, but I'm going to scrape the end a little bit because I've heard some people say you got to be kind of careful of some of the stuff online, make sure it's real copper, because sometimes it's like copper, was it copper tinned aluminum or something like that. So I want to make sure it's really true copper. So I'm going to check that. Based on the price, I think it is. But I saved myself like $20. And I got, I think I got a 50-foot spool just to make sure I had enough. I didn't want to get 25 and then have it too close. So I think 50 will get me what I need. So, hey, we got Randy in the chat. November Delta 9 Golf. Thanks for saying hello from Chicago there, Randy. Let's see, Tess says, to do what I'd like to do and tie into the house ground, I need at least 4 ground rods plus roughly 100 feet of wire that uses the antenna and station items together. That's 16 feet spacing on the rods. Yeah, I think I can, mine's going to be right at about 10 or 12 feet to the electrical service. So I think I can make that run. I know, more rods are better than fewer. So we'll see. I just hope I don't, I don't know. There's the house I'm in had some foundation work done before we bought it. So I hope I don't hit any rock or anything like that putting the rod in, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Vault says, I built horizontal grounding using galvanized steel wire, buried it basically around the house, connected one side to the utility ground, other end comes back to the shack, buried probably 1.5 feet in the ground. Okay. The issue will be it'll rust away in 25 years, but that should be good enough. That's future house owner problem.
X-ray Tango, Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec, India Alpha. Beautiful signal, sir. 59 plus into the park, 98.
Wow, he sounds great. I don't recognize that call. Have I worked them before?
73 to you. I heard the 5-9 from Alabama.
I've worked him once.
Easter to you and your family. 73, sir.
He sounds great. Love the low noise floor here today. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. This is Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec, India Alpha. Another beautiful signal, 59 plus into park, 98, 94 this morning, Roger.
QSL, you got a beautiful audio as well. Full quieting. Sounds like you're next door. You're 5-9 into Kansas this morning.
Wow, 59 in Kansas. Thank you very much for the call, sir. And again, thanks for hunting me. 73, happy Easter.
Happy Easter, 73.
Who was that?
Did I say happy Easter or hoppy Easter? I think I said happy Easter. My brain suddenly went, did you say hoppy Easter?
Yeah, from Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
98, 94 in Connecticut. QSF.
Okay, got him respotted. Boy, he sounded great. Absolutely great. I haven't been on 17 for a while.
And you have a Yagi to get the ground reinforcement.
Taz says, I've heard tying everything to the house ground can lower your noise floor. Not sure how correct that is. I've heard something similar, Taz. I don't know how accurate that is either. I'm going to check it. I'm a little bit nervous. So my house was built in the 1960s and originally had 2-wire electrical. And the service has been upgraded from a 100 amp panel to a 200 amp panel. But I think Handyman Andy did the electrical. In my panel, several parts of the house are still 2-wire electrical. but all the stuff that was done when it was remodeled is, you know, modern 3-wire electrical. When I look in the panel, and I am not an electrician, I mean, I can do some electrical work, but I'm not an electrician. When I look in the panel, the neutrals and the grounds are all mixed. So I'm trying to figure out, like, is that still okay to tie into the ground like that? Obviously, if there's ever a broken neutral, it's going to flow into ground. So I don't know. Maybe I need to shut everything off in the house and just see if I see current to ground. But anyway, I don't know. That's one thing that's always kind of bothered me, because all the houses I've had prior to here have had 4-wire electrical, you know, with an independent ground. So I don't, the mixing of the neutrals and the grounds kind of is, I know that works. That used to be how they did it, but I don't know what that means from like a grounding perspective or anything like that. One of the guys in the contest club was saying that he turned everything off in his house and then measured ground to the service and was seeing current. And so he thought maybe his transformer in his neighborhood had something up with the neutral or something like that. So I don't know. Last thing I want to do is make things more noisy, but we'll see how it goes. Volt says, frankly, no difference here. Noted 3-wire with ground effectively through the house versus an additional ground I built and connected to utility ground outside. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Darren. You are about a 5'5", 55 into South Georgia, US 21905.
Sounds like a park to park.
Out of curiosity, where at in Texas? Okay, fine business.
Oh, 154. That's Georgia.
I've lived in San Angelo for several years, was in the club there, and a couple other former Texans here.
Let's see, have I worked? No, that'd be a new activator for me. Didn't recognize the call. Oh, it's an American Legion post. That's kind of cool.
Okay, real good. Yeah, I did a lot of Skywarn out of the Weather Service office there in San Angelo.
Vault says, I know the U.S. has a lot of codes. Here I have 3-phase plus neutral come in. The actual ground is near the house and connected to the neutral exactly once in the first distribution panel.
So anyway, I appreciate you having me down this afternoon. And we're our first activation with our new club call, and got a couple of soon-to-be new hands out here observing, and hopefully we're going to get them on the mic here in a little bit.
Awesome. Got some new hams out experiencing a little POTA. Hopefully he stays in there. I'd like to work him.
Real good. Yeah, good. Glad you're all getting some rain. We had about a ½ inch yesterday. It's about 75 degrees here. Nice little breeze blowing. As long as the breeze is blowing, the gnats are leaving us alone.
Taz says, we like our house and location, but have also talked about moving the next couple of years. Not sure if I want to spend all that to ground it up if we end up leaving, but I know it's a safety thing. Yeah. I also know several stations that have never grounded anything. So I think it's just kind of a Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
I think I said Alpha Fox or 0 Foxtrot, is that correct?
Roger, QSL.
Okay, Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, you are about a 5'5", into my part, US 21905, 2195, over.
QSL. I got you 5-5 both ways into Kilo Sierra, Kansas this morning.
Oh, okay, fine business. Thank you for Kansas. Appreciate you having me down this afternoon.
Well, I appreciate you guys being out there. Sounds like you got some new hams maybe that'll be on the air at some point. Would love to hear them, and I appreciate you getting some folks into the hobby. Roger, QSL. Well, congrats on the new club call, and hope we can hear those folks on the air sometime in the future.
All right, fine business.
Have a good one, 73.
73, happy Easter. QRZ, in 4 LA.
All right. Don says, I run POTACAT for chasing POTA. It shows POTA stations. I click on them and it turns the beam, turns the radio switches, the correct antenna. Built-in log tracks worked before. Yeah, I agree. I have played with that a little bit, and yeah, it's really nice. I had some trouble. I think I'd put like an alpha build on, and I've had some trouble after I did that. I need to just wipe it off and try it again and get it running. But yeah, I've heard a lot of folks giving that a try, and I love seeing all the new software coming out. For all like POTA hunting and all that stuff. That's really great. Let's see the volts. I don't know how to read your Maestro screen. Does it have an ATU seeing quite a lot of SWR 1.5 plus? Yes, it does have an ATU in it. The Flex 8600 comes with an antenna tuner. The 8300, I think you have to add it. But yeah, I don't have the antenna tuner on here on 17. So yeah, probably was just a little bit higher than it'd be if I could just nudge the antenna tuner a little bit. But the DX Commander Signature 9 does have a 17-meter element on it, so here I can nudge the ATU. We'll see if it tunes. Yeah, so that'll probably bring it down.
Doing pretty good. Let me see. Where are you about?
Yeah, I know who that is. All right. Don says, I worked with Casey to improve POTACAT. He updates it every few days. It works great for me. Awesome. I need to try it again. It has been probably over a month since I tried it. Like I said, I had put one of the alpha builds on. I was having problems with it. I can't remember exactly if it was getting it into N3 FJP or something was messed up there. And so I put one of the alpha builds on, and then for some reason it wouldn't launch anymore. That was completely on me. I need to just pull it off and probably just start fresh and see if I can get it going. So that's awesome. Oh, use POTACAT and CQ worldwide. Oh, that's awesome. That's really great. All right, let's go back up here to 20. Let's see if we can get any folks here on 20. Some folks in here. Just gonna kind of spin the. Might be a QSO Party person.
Down here they say Illinois. Yeah, we know about that. Kilo 5, Lima Delta Alpha, K5 LDA. 73, QRZ.
Is it Mississippi QSO Party?
Okay, Kilo's Charlie 0. Okay, good signal. I just wasn't fast enough there on the trigger. 59 into Lauderdale County, Mississippi.
Lauderdale County, be a new multiplier for me.
Thank you for Mike November. Yours in.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. Oops.
Is that right? Alpha 0, Alpha Fox 0 Fox?
QSL, Roger. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I couldn't get the tuner to stop. That was completely my fault. Alpha Fox 0 Fox, you're 5-9 into Kansas. My fault.
Okay, no problem there. That's Kilo Sierra, right?
Kilo Sierra, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. K5 LDA, yours in.
Oh, that was weird. I couldn't abort the tune.
Kilo, Romeo 4, Bravo.
Went to go hit a different button, and I inadvertently tapped the ATU. On the FTDX10, I had to hold the tuner to get it to tune, so I don't know.
73, yours in.
Oh man, I'm a hot mess here, y'all, today.
Number 8, Mike Delta, 59.
All right, we got another one in Mississippi. We're hunting POTA and Mississippi and Louisiana QSO parties today. I've got the POTA. I got my POTA set up here that you guys are seeing streaming, but I do have off to the side here both the Mississippi and Louisiana QSO Party logs up here, so I'm just kind of logging those folks as they come in, if we come across them. Don, you're gonna upgrade. Don, you're gonna upgrade to an Aurora. You know, I've talked about this so many times on the stream. I don't know. Maybe. When I got the 8600, it was kind of right at the top of my budget. And even when I started looking back in November, I got this in December. Even when I started looking in November, there were a few Group 1 orders still available, and I almost did it. But I will say, after, you know, working CQ Worldwide and stuff like that, there would be times it would just be nice to have a little nudge more power. The other problem is my shack is upstairs in a converted bedroom, in kind of close to attic space, so it's pretty warm up here. It would be nice to kind of have that 90% power efficiency, not rolling the heat off, because I got a 35 amp power supply. I've got the flex. I've got all these monitors. I got some lights. So it does get warm up here. So I don't know. I've kind of already spent the money on the 8600, but I tell you, by the time you look at running buying an amplifier and running, you know, 240 power up here, that's a pretty substantial investment. So the DX Commander will do legal limit, so you know, it's not an antenna problem. So I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We just unfortunately had to have an unscheduled car situation, so that kind of dipped into some of the emergency funds a little bit, so I probably better hold off a little bit. Hey, good evening from North Poland. Sierra Papa 2, Zulu, I believe it is. Hello. I appreciate that. Thanks for saying hello from Poland. Good evening to you there in Poland. Grab some more folks here. Let's see, Don, I run an ONS. I've got a 6600. I just don't see the need to update it. I also have a couple of 1500 watt amps. I do love QRO, and yes, my DX Commander will do 1500. I do it all the time. Yep. I'm not worried about that piece at all, so it would be kind of nice just to have a little bit of an extra punch. I don't have... My antenna setup's probably not... I wouldn't do full legal limit, but like...
Kilo Charlie 5 Delta India.
I already got Kilo Charlie 5 Delta India. But like 500 watts, I think that'd be very doable. And to do it plugging into 120 volts and only pulling 6 or 7 amps, that's incredible. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe in a moment of weakness, we'll see.
All right, thank you, Rick, for South Carolina, 73.
Let's see, what this sounds like maybe a QSO party.
This is Kilo 5 Tango Delta QRZ.
Where's Kilo 5 Tango?
Louisiana QSO Party, Kilo 5 Tango Delta.
Kilo 4 Kilo Alpha Lima.
Kilo 4 Kilo Alpha Lima, 59 Livingston Parish.
QSL 59 Marietta, Georgia.
All right, thank you. This is Kilo 5 Tango Delta QRZ.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Okay, the Alpha Fox.
It's Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, 59 Livingston Parish.
QSL 59 Kansas, Kilo Sierra.
Thank you. The Victor Echo 3.
All right, got another one, Louisiana QSO Party.
QSL, Victor Echo 3, November.
Yeah, Don says, biggest punch I added was a hex beam at 45 feet. Or more importantly, got myself 4 acres in the country. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, I would love to put up a hex beam. I would absolutely love it. I just being here with neighbors and everything, and probably pushing things just a smidge, even with the DX Commander. But
I got Kilo Romeo 4 Ocean.
I've got an antenna up, and it works really well. So I'm not going to throw any stones on that one. So I'm very fortunate. I know some folks can't do anything outside.
QSO Party, this is Kilo 5 Tango Delta.
Let's see the volts. There are some 5 to 600 watt amps based on 2X MRF 300. Fairly inexpensive compared to the other designs. Okay, that's good to know.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Kilo 59 into Northeast Alabama. Part number, I don't know. I am so sorry.
Kilo 125, Romeo X-ray Golf.
Romeo X-ray Golf. 591 Captain.
Thanks for the 59 there, Malcolm. Question on the call. Kilowatt Indiana 5, over.
Kilowatt Indiana 5, yes.
Roger that.
Didn't catch this person's call sign here.
You're 59 in Central Texas. Go ahead.
Whiskey 5 X-ray X-ray. Whiskey 5 XX. Where's he at? Mississippi.
CQ Mississippi QSO Party. CQ Mississippi QSO Party. This is Whiskey 5 X-ray X-ray.
Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot.
Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot. Good morning, 59 Warren County, Mississippi.
QSL, thanks for Warren County and the new multiplier. You're 5-9 into Kansas. Kilo Sierra.
QSL, thank you for the contact. Yours is Whiskey 5 X-ray X-ray.
All right, we got another one in the log. Yeah, Don, totally understand. Moved out here to retire. Yeah, I'd love to just get some land and maybe in retirement I can look at doing that. I'd love to get a tower again and nothing super. I don't want like a monster setup or anything like that, but just like, you know, maybe 40, 50 feet a tower, something that's still very climbable. And, you know, I want like a hex beam or something. That would be awesome. Let's see, Don says, if you watch MTC, a lot of used amps show up there and he ships for free. Had a PGXL show up for $4,000. Oh, wow, that's PGXL for $4K. That is a good deal. All right. Let's see if we can get anybody else in the log here this morning.
Hotel Zulu, I have you 5-5 into Hancock County, Mississippi.
Yeah, another Mississippi. Well, they're packed in here like sardines again.
QSL 7-3. 7-3. Victor Echo 3 station.
Oh, need the call, need the call. Somebody right above him.
3 November Lima Papa 5-8 into Hancock County.
He gave a 5-8.
7-3. Whiskey Alpha 4 station. The call is Whiskey 5 Sierra Golf Lima in Hancock County.
There we go, Sierra Golf Lima. I was needing the call sign.
Okay. Kilo Echo 9 Echo November QSL.
A lot of Mississippis out there today. That's a good QSO party for me. That's a very reachable on 20-meter propagation.
Stand by, guys.
I think we got a POTA right above him. I'm going to narrow this up a little bit. I think I lost him, or maybe he moved. Slide down. What was in here? That's X-ray, X-ray. I think he moved. All right, I'll widen this back out. Sierra Papa 2 Zulu says, I can't hear you on my 710 in Poland. No propagation in North America. Yeah, I think I was kind of looking at the heat map here a little bit. Looks like there may be just a little bit. I've been playing with I was watching Stu's channel from Canada. I think he's like out and about with ham radio, and he was talking about the Holy Cluster, which is a group out of Israel that I believe is doing the kind of cluster development there. So I was kind of playing with that a little bit. I love kind of the let me just bring it up here. I'll kind of show it to you here. Let's see, I got the POTA map up. I'll put it on my POTA tab here. All right, give me a second here. So here's kind of what it looks like. It's got kind of spots and everything here. I'm going to zoom this out a little bit so you can kind of get a better feel for it. But I love I love kind of this view because it kind of shows the actual azimuth type map, you know, so you can see all the spots and stuff here. It's got kind of a heat map here, so you can say from North America, and it kind of shows, obviously, North America to North America is really hot here on 20, so you can kind of see some of that stuff. It's got kind of a band map here a little bit, but it's got Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. Hold on a second.
Kilo India 5 station.
So anyway, I've been kind of playing with this a little bit. This looks really interesting. I kind of like how they've kind of done the view here, and you can kind of zoom in and out on the map. It's kind of got the K and the A indexes here. Yeah, I was kind of playing with this. This has been kind of cool. I like it. Oh yeah, let me put the link in the chat here.
Mississippi QSO Party, CQ Mississippi QSO Party, Whiskey 5, Sierra Golf Lima.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Had a couple that time. Whiskey station? Whiskey 5.
Yeah, I'll find the link to Stuart's video as well. Go back and look at my
Sierra Golf Lima.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, 59 Hancock County.
QSL 59 Kansas, Kilo Sierra.
QSL 73.
Good luck. All right, got another one. Let me see here. Let me find the ones. Oops. Give me a second here. Yeah, let me put, I'll share Stu's video here where he interviews one of the makers of it, so, oops. So that's Stuart's video where he interviews kind of one of the makers of the Holy Cluster. And that was kind of cool. All right. I got the bees buzzing in my ears here. All right, let's keep rolling.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Victor, Zulu with the Mississippi QSO Party, QRZ.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Tango Victor.
All right, got him already in the log.
New York, over.
There's maybe a POTA in here.
CQ POTA, CQ Park in the air. This is Whiskey 3, X-ray Delta calling CQ, Park on the air.
Whiskey 3, X-ray Delta.
CQ POTA, CQ Park in the air. This is Whiskey 3, X-ray Delta calling CQ, Park on the air.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, good afternoon, sir. You are coming in 5959 Michael, and this is US 1740 QSL.
QSL 1740, 1740.
QSL, Killen Pond State Park.
QSL, I got you 5-5 into Kilo Sierra, 55 into Kansas this morning.
Copy the 55 Kansas. I appreciate you hanging down. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend to you. 73.
73.
This is Whiskey 3, X-ray Delta calling CQ, Park on the air.
I don't think I see him spotted. No, he's not. So
Echo 9, Echo November, Richard, good evening, or good afternoon.
Spotted here.
Haven't stopped seeing
3 X-ray Delta, 14282, US 1740, and he was 5-5.
Copy the 59, Illinois. I appreciate you having me down. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend to you. 73. This is Whiskey 3, X-ray Delta calling CQ, Park on the air.
All right, Whiskey 3, X-ray Delta.
CQ POTA, CQ Park on the air. This is Whiskey 3, X-ray Delta calling CQ, Park on the air.
Hopefully I put that in right. 282. 282. There it is. X-ray Delta.
Last call for Whiskey 3, X-ray Delta before our QS line.
All right. Get him in my log here before it gets too far here. And that's in Delaware. New activator for me, too. Whiskey 3, X-ray Delta. Of course, I spotted him right as he went QSY. That's all right. If somebody else... somebody grabs him.
Here in Mississippi, County of Jones, Roger.
Jones County already. That was November Echo 5 Lima. Starting to get busy here on 20 a little bit. Vault says to Don, as you got land, you can start building your antenna farm. You put up 200 feet of tower, put some stacked GXPs. You got your amp already. Rotatable tower. Andy says bands are brutal yesterday. Yeah, I saw in the I wasn't on till last night. I did some digital last night, but I saw yesterday things were in, I think the K index was like at 7 or 6. So yeah, kind of brutal. Let's see, volts. I have a Delta 160 meter doublet, hex beam, 6 meter Yagi, 80 meter end fed, 40 meter end fed, to name a few. Don, you got quite the setup. I love it. Sounds awesome. Here's Mike Charlie Oscar. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. Kind of fading there a little bit on me. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. QSL, you're 5-5 into Kilo Sierra, 55 Kansas today. 73, have fun. All right. Got Javier a couple times. This will be our 13th contact. Very active on POTA. I love that he's in Florida and he's got MCO as the call sign. That's their airport identifier in Orlando. Get them respotted here.
QSL 59 Texas.
That's what I said. Rotating towers, 4 squares, by the way, XV temp solution. There you go. Yeah, Don says noise floor very low, below 1 on 20, S7 on 160. Yeah, that is one advantage of being out rural. The noise tends to be a lot lower. You know what? I've got a park that's along a historic trail just north of me, and I'll activate that for POTA. And the difference just in being in the middle of a park, even in a shelter house that has some power and things and picnic tables and stuff. So I that's usually where I set up. The noise floor between the house and the park, just a mile up the street. It's still in a very suburban area, but just being away from houses and buildings just makes a huge difference. I don't realize how much noise comes from just, humans existing. You get all these cheap USB chargers and things that just make some terrible noise. I had some terrible noise I could not find for the longest time, and finally one afternoon I'm like, I am going to shut all the breakers off, put the radio on battery, and I'm going to find out what this is in my house. It was so strong, I was like, it's got to be in my house. And so went through, started toggling through. I got about halfway through the panel, turned the sub panel for the pool equipment on, and boom, there it was, S9 plus, just birdie tone. It was our LED light controller for the pool. Flipped that sucker off, got rid of that noise. It was awesome. Now, I still got some birdies and things. I got some hash down here below 14250. You can kind of see it. That's a little persistent. I need to spend a little time, go through again. Just shutting all the power off in the house and all that. It just takes a little bit of effort, but I need to go through and do that again, so...
Let's see. Don says, signal to noise, huge part of radio. People don't think about adding a loop on ground to a personal station can really help. Yes, I toyed with doing a loop on ground or something. I don't have enough room for a beverage, but I could maybe do a loop on ground. I've got a pretty decent noise floor. 40 is noisy for me. It's weird. 40 is noisier than 80, which I would think 80, I don't know. 160 is terrible. 160 is just a hashy mess. I've less than a mile from my house, I have a 5 kilowatt AM transmitter that's for AM radio that's just up the street. And, you know, and then everything else in the neighborhood is just really, really noisy on 160. But yeah, 80 is quieter than 40, but I would love to lower the noise floor on 40. So I've toyed with the idea of putting a loop on ground. And seeing if I could get things a little bit better there. If I run new coax outside, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull a run of 75 ohm coax for a receive antenna. So we'll see. I need to try to figure out how I'm going to lay it out. Probably the closest place I could get it to the shack. The problem is it's like right over where my buried power line is. Ideally, I'd like to get it away from the underground power a little bit, but I don't know. I need to play with it and kind of see. But yeah, loop on ground, very effective, 40, 80, and 160. Yeah, I'd love to. I think that will really help my noise floor for sure. And the Flex has dedicated receive antennas, so I can have a different receive antenna for a band than the transmit antenna. So. Let's see. Volt says, got loads of Ethernet here. While I love it for other things, it gives birdies on the spectrum. Also realized I can knock Ethernet out, at least some of my switch, by transmitting in the direction of my house. I'll tell you, so story, I've shared this on the stream before. I had a power supply for my PoE switch. And the switch was not the problem. The Ethernet itself was not a problem. But that power supply... if I transmitted on 40 meters, would take out the switch and reboot it. And it drove me crazy. I was like, what is going on here? It's like, the network's down again. I just replaced the equipment and all that. Finally figured out that it was the power supply that was having the problem. And so I went and just got a different power supply, no problem since. So yeah, RF can do some weird things for sure. But yeah, kind of crazy stuff. I've got some birdies on 10. I haven't been able to trace those down either. We've got some aquariums and some fish, and so we got some pumps and things that are going too. So that, you know, those could be maybe a little noisy. I don't know. Could be something related to that. Let's see. Don says, I ran a loop on ground on my Flex. For your loop on ground, Don, did you run 75 ohm coax? Or did you kind of homebrew it, or did you buy a kit? I'd be curious what you did for your loop on ground. Don, or Anons Shine, is their ability to phase two antennas together, loop on the ground against the vertical. Wow, that's great. Yeah, the 8600, I can do that as well. I can come in here and do diversity receive. And so I can have two antennas here. You can do some really cool stuff. You guys probably can't hear this, but in my ears, I've got a little bit of a phased for the two antennas with the dipole in the attic. But yeah, if I did that with like with a loop on ground, I think that could really, really clean things up. So yeah, Don, yeah, 75 ohm. Yeah, so I was going to pull another run of coax out, 50 ohm coax out. And then when I was doing that, I was just going to go ahead and pull a 75 ohm out as well. And then hopefully that get me to the point where I could do the loop on ground. So that's my plan anyway. We'll see kind of how things end up working out. But I want to do that before it gets too hot. But it's crazy. It's like the temperature swings here have been absolutely nuts. It's just been 90 degrees already. It's, you know, it was 93 degrees, I think, a few Saturdays ago. And then Monday morning, it was like 12 degrees. I mean, it's just been crazy weather. So need to get my supplies and get stuff set up. Like I said, I've been, I got the ground stuff coming today, so I'll probably work on that this afternoon. And then my spouse is working today, so I'm going to maybe hook up the ground stuff and get that most of the way done. And then shortly after that, I think my next thing would be to get the additional runs of coax done outside. So I've got a ton of quad shield 75 ohm coax, so that won't be a problem at all. Plus I've got the crimp connectors and all that for that coax, so that won't be a problem for the 75 ohm run. So I don't even need to really buy anything for that. I do need to buy probably some more coax for the second run outside, depending on kind of how long I leave it. And then I need to get a couple lightning arresters and stuff to put to the ground bar and stuff too. So lots of projects. You know, there's always something. There's always some project you got going in the shack, right? Let's see, Kyle, I built my loop on ground and ran 75 ohm coax. Yep, that's what I've been reading. The beverages and loops use the 75 ohm. So that's good. Anon actually does phase diversity, not the same as what Flex does. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize those weren't the same thing. So that'd be really cool. I hope I can see one of those Anon radios maybe at Dayton. So I want to kind of see one in person. They look really, really cool. I know a lot of folks like them that have them. Don, I hand built my loop on ground. Binocular toroids are your friend. Okay. Yeah, I see you can get kits and stuff too for them. They look relatively simple.
Same report.
Let's see if we can get some more folks in the log here. I already got them in the log.
November 3, Charlie, Delta Foxtrot, QRZ. Kilo Juliet 5.
Hey! These guys are in New Mexico. I'm pretty sure.
Juliet 5, Bravo Uniform. I got you 58 into 11817. And go ahead where you park.
These guys are doing a multi-park Rove.
Bravo Uniform, QSL. Got it corrected. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Bravo Uniform.
Hey, Alou says nice live. Thank you. I appreciate that.
My park number 40824082 in Lima Alpha. Give me the park number one more time, slowly. 4082 Party.
Yeah, Kilo Echo 2 Echo Tango and November 3 Charlie Delta Foxtrot. They're doing a New Mexico POTA Rove. I think they're probably about halfway through.
Good morning. This is Kilo Echo 2 Echo Tango. Same park, same signal for QSL.
QSL, same park, same signal on this end too. 73, good luck.
73, good luck. GQ POTA, Kilo Echo 2 Echo Tango, November 3 Charlie Delta Fox.
Alpha Fox, Zero Fox.
Alpha Fox, Zero Fox. My guy from Kansas. Good morning, Michael. Hey, we appreciate you really following us this morning. Hang on, you're 5 and I with me. Stand by for wait.
All right, sounds good. Standing by.
All right, here he comes. Here he comes.
All right, this is second operator, November 3, Charlie Delta Foxtrot, QSL.
QSL. I got you both 57 into Kilo Sierra, 57 into Kansas for both of you. I appreciate you guys being out there. Hope your Rove is going well. We've been telling folks about it on the live stream, and I was glad to finally get you in the log.
Well, this is our second day, and we got a few more to go, but we're going to be here all day.
Awesome. Very good. Well, good luck to you guys. Have fun. Be safe. 73.
73, and thank you for coming back.
All right.
CQ POTA, Kilo Echo.
Larry and Wayne are doing a New Mexico POTA Rove. Get them in there.
Kilo Echo 2 Echo Tango for CQ, parked on the air.
Get them in the log, and then we'll get them spotted.
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo, is that correct?
All right, got them in the log. Let's get them respotted.
QSL, you're at 5 and 7 with me here in the park. Stand by for Wayne.
Hey, good morning, Terry. This is the second operator, November 3, Charlie Delta Foxtrot. QSL.
All right, got them respotted. Ready to go. So Kyle's asking, Don, is your loop on ground based off of KK5JY? Volts. For frequencies less than 10 megahertz, it usually does not matter too much, 50 versus 75 ohms. But you can build transformers, as Don says, on ferrites for pretty much any transformation you want. Just need the correct material. Yeah. The Hermes Light 2 is an add-on for 400 in kit form. Unfortunately, to do phase diversity, you need one of the dual receivers.
Kilo Bravo 6 Delta Alpha Delta.
And Don confirms that's exactly what I followed. Elude, can I put a loop on ground on roof? I've never tried that either. I think you want them as low as you can, is my understanding. Me too. Work great till wildlife got my wire. Yeah, Kyle, didn't like squirrels or something eat your loop on ground? Those little boogers are terrible. We have tons of oak trees in our neighborhood, and man, the tree, I call them tree rats. I mean, they are crazy. They are always digging holes in the mulch, in the yard. Crazy.
CQ POTA, Kilo Echo 2 Echo.
Let's see, Don says, I got Kilo Echo 2 Echo Tango the other day, Texas to New Mexico. It's pretty close, yeah. Yeah, Larry one live stream gave me static. I didn't catch it at first. He kind of faded on me, but he's like, we're not taking contacts from flex operators. Oh, that threw me. He gave me a laugh, though.
Kilo Juliet 5, November Golf Alpha.
Let's see. Whiskey 4, Alpha November Tango. Good morning, Michael. I'm working this weekend, so no contesting for me. My neighbor has those inflatable figures in her front yard, noisy power supplies. You see them? Oh, man, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll tell you, the worst time of year here is the holiday season around Christmas time. Everybody putting lights on their house, and they're almost all LEDs now, too, and it's just like sunset happens, and it's just like, you know, just things are completely wiped out. So, yeah, those are the worst for me, at least. So,
November 3, Charlie.
all right, who else do we have in here? Let's see. We've got some folks. Let's see. We got some folks still down there on 17 meters. Let's see. We've got some activity here on 15 meters down at 21. Let's go take a look at 15. See where that's at. Kyle says, groundhog, maybe. Changing the wire color from green to gray for the next one. Yeah. Yeah, my radial wires for the DX Commander are black, and I could not believe I put that in my video. It was like, even just laying on top of green grass, it was hard to see the black wire. So when I got those all dressed in, like, I don't see it at all, especially with the new growth coming up here this spring. Like, those radial wires have disappeared. So I've got them staked down with like plastic. They make these plastic stakes that I think a lot of folks use them for putting the tracer wire for robotic lawnmowers in, or underground pet fencing. And so that's what I used, just to I wanted to hold it tight to the ground until the grass grew up around it. So I put the DX Commander up last fall, and so the grass was still growing at the time, but I got it all dressed in there nice and tight, but I wanted to hold it tight to the ground, and it really did disappear pretty quickly with the grass growth. And then the spring, now that you had kind of the winter dormancy of the grass, and then the new spring growth on the grass coming up, you can't see those. I mean, you have to get right up on the base of the radial plate to see kind of the direction the wires go. But yeah, they kind of disappear. So Don, squirrels ate my coax. Never went over the ease of my patio cover, and they still got to it. Yeah, I have mine deliberately run kind of under the eave of the house. They do have one corner where they kind of, sometimes I'll hear them scurrying and scampering up on the roof, but they go up they have to go around. So I think I've got it, knock on wood, fairly squirrel safe. But really careful running anything close to the ground for sure. Don says, now out here in the country, not as many squirrels. I assume the hawks get them. Not sure. Yeah. And Don says, stakes are the way to go for radials. Yep. Yeah, putting those radials down. I only did 16 radials on my DX Commander, and it took a little bit, like putting those down every couple feet, on all those radials. I was like, oh, put the radials down in this part. And it was like, man, like 90 minutes later, something like that. Man, bending down and hammering those things in. It's like, oh my gosh, that was wild. Definitely did not expect it to be that labor intensive. So, all right, let's see here. Let's see, we got anybody? I don't know. 15 doesn't seem quite as open as 20 was. I do see some folks. They're pretty light though. Taz says, we have smaller trees, no squirrels yet. Yeah. Hey, there he is. Victor Papa 9. Do I hear the Victor Papa 9? That's Mike Charlie Oscar. I don't hear Victor Papa 9 though. Yep, too late. Hey, we got Ethan on 21340. I can usually only get Ethan here on 20 meters. So if he jumps to 20, we'll probably be able to get him. See, Don says, got Charlie Echo Zero Yankee Easter Island on 15 last night. I heard people calling them. I could not hear them. I think I was just a little bit on the edge. But I'll have to watch for them for sure. Probably my best shot for them would be, I think my best shot for them would be maybe on digital. I don't know. That's doable, I guess. Don says he was 5'9" here in Texas last night. Got them already. Like Charlie Oscar spotted up here. Yeah, I just don't think 15's super... Let's see, I think Charlie Echo Zero does no digital. Yeah, okay, no worries. I was trying... I think it was 15 sideband that I heard them on, and they were running split at the time, and I just couldn't bust the pile up. Then they faded away on me before I could get them in the log. But 46, I think that's 4,600 miles for me. That should be, I mean, that should be fairly doable on sideband. I mean, I got several Victor Kilo 6s in the WPX contest, so it's definitely doable. Now, those are pretty monster stations. They were doing all the heavy lifting, but that's 10,000. That's over 10,000 miles for me. All right. Let's go check out 10 meters here. We got a couple folks spotted on 10, but I don't know if... Let's see, 28334. 15's not open yet. I don't know. Oh, here's somebody. Luck.
On Brave has a...
Might be a rag chew.
I'm trying to think of what...
Don really wanted to Burke Bouvet, but never heard them. Yeah, I got them on 40 meters FT8. It was... I've never seen pileups like that. There were several folks here in Kansas City in the contest club that worked them CW long path. So they had hex beams or Yagis that they were able to get them. Couldn't hear them short path, but could get them long path during the day. My problem is I was at work most of the time, so I couldn't work. But evenings I was trying to get them on digital so hard, but I'd have like. I think my longest period I had was like maybe 15 or 20 minutes where I could actually decode them on FT8 and then they'd fade away, and just the pileup was too monstrous for 100 watts to get through. I did log them 40 meters FT8, but I did remote into Jonesport QRO and was able to get them that way. So I did get them in the log, all-time new one for me, but I did have to get them remote with a much bigger station and stacked Yagi antennas to bust through that pileup. It was crazy. I mean, I have never seen pileups like that before. I posted on my Instagram a picture of what just the waterfall looked like on the flex here. I've never seen purples and whites like that, and just super dark color. It was like, holy smokes. I couldn't believe it. It was crazy. Taz, how do they tell the difference between long and short path? My understanding is you need a directional antenna to do it. Now, I can't tell long or short on my DX Commander as a vertical. But I have experienced dual path before. So I have worked stations or listened to stations where I would hear them and then hear them a split second later, like kind of an echo a little bit. And so it's my understanding that that is both short and dual path. But what they would do is they would point their directional antenna at the beam heading for Bouvet. They wouldn't hear them. They'd flip the beam 180 and hear them. So that's my understanding of how they determined it was long path. So yeah, it was kind of weird. But I think most of them got them long path when they were working them CW. So, but my understanding, you do need a directional antenna. Let's see, Don says, on the HRCC Discord, one of the operators at Bouvet was posting regularly. Late in their operation, they put up a beverage pointed at the U.S. They found out they had a stronger path to Europe. All right, I'm going to go back to 20 meters here and see if we can get some more folks in here. Work up through the spots. It's kind of we get some QSO Party folks maybe on 15 or 10. I might have to try them later. There's somebody. Somebody's in here too.
There, that's better.
There we go.
KB9VHJ 59, Lauderdale County, Mississippi.
Is that LDA? I think that's LDA. Kilo 5 LDA.
Oh man, that sounds impossible. But you sure get a good signal out. You got two of them like a dipole?
Excuse me, took a sip of water and holy smokes.
Done something similar to that, two different kinds.
Down the wrong pipe. Holy smokes.
And it seemed to work out.
Getting all choked up here. I was like, I'll just take a quick sip of water. Ugh. Yeah, Don says, I was in a park once, heard myself like an echo. It was a rare occurrence. The signal was all the way around the world. Yeah, I've heard that same thing. It's kind of a weird phenomenon.
November 0 Sierra Delta Hotel 59 and Oscar's Uniform Alpha Charlie.
Oscar Uniform Alpha Charlie. That's going to be the LA-QP.
I confirm on all the digital logbook of the world and the others. Thanks. Whiskey 5 Lima QRZ.
Alpha Fox 0 Fox.
Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot 59 and Oscar Uniform Alpha Charlie.
QSL 59 Kansas Kilo Sierra.
Thanks. Whiskey 5 Lima QRZ.
All right, we got another one in Louisiana. It's got a good signal. Starting to get a little bit noisier here. There's a QSO Party. If you're just joining the live stream, I've got logbooks up for the Mississippi and Louisiana QSO Party. I don't have them shared on the screen, but since I've got two of them, flipping all the scenes and everything, I'm just kind of logging off to the side here. So if you see me logging somebody or working somebody in the QSO Party, you're not going to see it on the screen, but we've got POTA up on the screen. So if we hunt POTA parks, we'll put them into the general logger, which I have up. So if you got any questions, pop them into the chat. Love hanging out with y'all and just chatting and asking questions of each other and sharing knowledge and everything. I absolutely love that. Where's he at? He's in here somewhere. Something Charlie. Sweet.
60 Louisiana QSO Party. This is November 5, Lima Charlie Charlie, Louisiana QSO Party.
Go. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. Where'd he go? Oh, did I lose him in the QSB? I might have. Where'd he go?
Louisiana QSO Party, Louisiana QSO Party. This is November 5, Lima Charlie Charlie, Louisiana QSO Party.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. Oops.
November 5, Lima Charlie Charlie.
Okay, this is my fault. Let me go down here. I don't know why my, Oh, I toggled my tuner memory off. That's what's going on here. All right, there we go.
Romeo Alpha Foxtrot, Sierra 5 Jefferson Parish, Juliet Echo Foxtrot Foxtrot.
All right, there we go. Jefferson Parish. Need to keep a better eye on my ATU there. I don't know what's going on with my,
Roger, thanks for the contact.
It rained last night, so maybe something's going on.
Louisiana QSO Party.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Louisiana QSO Party, Louisiana QSO Party. This is November 5, Lima Charlie Charlie.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot. Still have some high SWR there. I don't think he hears me. Yep. Yeah, something's going on here. Hope I don't have another 20-meter element problem on this thing. Slide up here just a smidge. I think I landed right on somebody. We'll see here. I don't tune at full power. I don't know why this 20-meter element's been so finicky. You know what? I think I might know what's going on outside. Especially with it raining last night. I have a theory. I'd put a little bit of a foam bumper on the bottom of it, so when I was taking the antenna up and down, just to kind of raise it up a little bit. I was worried about it twisting in the wind. And I wonder if with the rain, there's just enough connectivity going between the driven plate and the radial plate. Because that's the only thing that happened is it rained last night, so there's got to be something going on there. I might run out quick and just take that down and see if I can. Hey, we got Mike 3 Tango, Lima Juliet. Hello from the UK. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to run out just real quick. I'm going to see if I can clean this up just a smidge. There's something going on here, and I think that may be it. That's been one thing I've changed. So give me a second. I will be right back, and let's see if we can find somebody you can listen to. You'll lose it when I take the antenna down, but it should just take a few seconds. Give me like 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, November 9, Mike KZ, thank you. You're 5-9 plus, North Carolina. All right, very good. Thanks for nice report into West Central Illinois, and 7-3 to you. This is Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey, Portable 4. Okay, ending in Lima, Papa. Victor Echo 3, November Lima, Papa. Thank you. 5-9 North Carolina. Thank you. Have a happy Easter, and 7-3 to you. Now the 0 station. Kilo Delta 0, clean.
QRZ.
Whiskey Victor Fox.
Okay, I got the Kilo Charlie. All right, Kilo Charlie 0, Charlie Oscar Romeo 59, North Carolina. Awesome, very good. Thanks, nice report in Minnesota. And 7-3 to you. Now, was there another station in any radio? Okay, I'll do the Norway Whiskey 7 Mike Tango 59, North Carolina. All right, very good. Let me put my personal call down there for your.
Okay.
And,
I think that took care of it.
Kilo Tango for Quebec.
So I'll show you what I got here. Let me go to this. So I put this piece of foam just to kind of space it. So the radio plate's down here. I thought this foam bumper would just kind of raise it up just a little bit. It's completely soaked full of water. So I think that was my SWR problem. So we'll see here. I just pulled it out and put it back on. So, all right, let's get you back with the radio audio here.
This is Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey 4.
All right, that was my theory. We'll see. I'll come down here and see if I can. See if this comes a little better. See, now the tuner memories are all messed up because I was doing some retuning. So let me just toggle this off for a second. Yeah, it's still a little high. That's weird. All right, well, we'll see how it goes here. That, like I said, that foam, I wouldn't think that would absorb water, but it's like a plasticky. W1AW.
Victor Foxtrot.
Willie 5, Mike, Hotel Z, thank you. 59 plus, North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Oklahoma, very good, thank you. And 7-3 from Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey, Portable 4.
Okay.
Alpha Fox 0 Fox.
Okay, the Alpha Fox 0 Fox, my recording buddy. He's sounding great here, 59 North Carolina.
QSL 59 into Kansas.
All right, are we recording today?
You are live.
Awesome, very good. Well, I look forward to listening to it. This is I'll give a little commercial here. This is Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey Portable 4 for the America 250. I worked all states, and we're in North Carolina.
QSL, well, I appreciate you being out there. Great signal, great audio, and we'll let you get some more folks in the log. Have a good one, 73.
Yeah, 7-3 to you, and thanks for stopping by. This is Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey Portable 4.
Kilo 5 Whiskey.
All right, that was fun.
I got November 0. Julie.
I wish I knew who the personal call was. I should have asked him. Obviously knew me.
I copy your Missouri. Thank you.
I'm still, y'all, I've had more people say hi or recognize me, or is like, oh, I'd seen your videos, and but I've never talked to him, and it's,
King Fox 5.
it feels weird to me. Like I'm like an introvert naturally. I'm just gonna be up here playing radio, and I figured might as well see if others were interested in listening and playing radio as well. And so here we are over a year later, and over 700 subscribers later, and the connections and just interactions and community that this has had is just been absolutely incredible. And I've had a lot of fun, and but it's still kind of weird to me to have people recognize me or recognize my voice or recognize the stream or anything like that. So it just feels it's just weird. It's just unfamiliar, I guess.
And 7-3, and this is Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey Portable 4 America 2.
So the W1AWs, they've got a lot of guest operators that are operating from all the states, and so they're operating from North Carolina today. So if you want W1AW from North Carolina. Hey, we got some folks. Hello from the UK. Randy saying hi to the UK. And we've got hello from Connecticut, USA. Appreciate you stopping in, saying hello.
QSL, Kilo 5, Whiskey, Victor Foxtrot, 59, Mississippi.
Very good, thanks for the Mississippi.
Yeah, a bit surprising in general. I would expect on a band like 17 meters, just very narrow, have a separate air to have spot-on resonance. Yeah, I agree 100%. That's the only thing I can think of. Like I said, that that was one thing I changed. So it's like, well, something's acting a little weird. Check the last thing that's changed. Just like my Cloudflare issue I was having earlier, which was causing some packet loss on the stream. It's like, well, that updated this week. I'm going to toggle that off. And sure enough, that seemed to have took care of it. So,
Hunting me down, and good luck to you today.
all right. Let's see who else we can get in the log here today. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me this Saturday.
Tango Delta.
Hey, we got Sweden. Sierra Mike 6, Yankee Echo Charlie. Hello from Sweden. Hello, hello.
Roger, Roger. Thank you for Maryland. 73, QRZ, Kilo 5, Tango Delta.
Kilo 5. Hello.
Whiskey 0, Papa Charlie Delta, 5.
Oh, got them already. Got that voice sounded familiar. Hey, Ian. Hello from Scotland. Good to hear you again. Thanks for saying hi. Heard Mississippi there.
Okay, thank you for the contact. 73, QRZ, Whiskey 5, X-ray.
Oh, I already got them in the log.
Okay, appreciate the Texas. I didn't get the call all the way, so you give me a call one more time. I'd appreciate it.
Not a problem, brother. Alpha Charlie 7 X-ray, AC7X.
Okay, very good. I thought you said Papa Charlie. I said, that's not right. See, unless you got good conditions and change your accent.
20 meters in good shape today.
And you're also a 5'9" into Georgia, GEO. QRJ?
276.
Bravo.
Whiskey 4 Oscar Romeo.
Can't tell if this is a POTA. Not spotted.
Whiskey 4 Oscar Romeo Lima. Thank you, sir. 5'9" into Georgia, GEO.
Maybe it's another contest.
Thanks for the 5'9" Florida. Have a great day. QRZ?
Whiskey Juliet 2, Bravo.
Whiskey Bravo 0.
Let's keep rolling.
Bravo, Bravo, November. Oh, man, also, you're 10 over here in the Jones County, Mississippi. Appreciate the contact, buddy.
Thank you. That's November Echo 5 Lima, I believe.
7-3. Kilowatt 1.
Kilowatt 1, Romeo Oscar.
Romeo Oscar, okay. Yeah, you're 57, 57 in the Jones County, Mississippi, Roger.
Yeah, I already worked him. He's got great audio. Sounds great.
QSL, thanks for the contact, 73.
Yes, sir. Whiskey 5, Hotel Foxtrot 59, Tango X-ray.
All right, we got a POTA here.
Okay, thank you for the park, 73.
Barely hear the activator there. He's really light.
Whiskey Bravo 3, Hotel Papa Echo.
Yeah, we'll maybe come back. He's really light. I can hear people hunting him, but... Really starting to get the spots showing up here on POTA.
I don't know if I can see the name up there on it, if I got out there and looked real good or not.
Can't tell if that's a QSO Party or Rag Chew or what that might be.
Did you order that Friday?
And maybe it's just a Rag Chew going on. There's a park to park. I heard that. 317 Alpha Echo 4 Romeo Charlie.
Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Foxtrot Uniform, park to park.
Yeah, I don't hear the activator there. Matt says hello from Tennessee. Get on the 10-meter band. We were down on 10. We weren't hearing a whole lot on 10.
Foxtrot Uniform.
Is it hopping? There's a couple DX maybe. There was some, let's see, we got some folks.
You're 5 and 3, 53. My park is US 0661. That's
Oh, we got a few folks spotted there on POTA.
Florida Panhandle. QSL.
Yeah, we hear this activator. We'll get to the top of 20 here, then we'll go down, check 15 and 10. Work them already. That's QSO Party. All right, to the top. All right. Let's go. Let's see. We got some folks spot. Well, let's do 17. Let's check out 17 first. We'll do 18 154.
I copy you 5-9 here in Florida.
That's Iowa. It's probably going to be a little close for me here in Kansas.
QSL, copy your 5-9. I sure appreciate it. Hope y'all are having a good happy Easter. 7-3 to you, sir.
Yeah, I don't hear the activator there. All right, we got the American Legion one still there at 18 154. Somebody's loud.
I ain't gonna be around.
Might be just a rag chew here. I don't hear the other side of that one. It's down here.
Yeah, we're doubling every time.
Oh, there we go. Another rag chew. Oh, that's the digital portion.
Support.
17's looking pretty good. All right, we're already to the top of 17 there. All right, let's go check out 15 meters. We got some folks spotted 21 321. Can't tell if that was a park to park. Yeah, he's light, but we can hear him. Given how my tune's been going, let me just check this. Yeah, that's not bad. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. QSL, thank you for Florida. I got you 4-3 into Kilo Sierra, 43 Kansas today. 73, happy Easter. He was hearing me better than I was hearing him. All right, 6291. Get them logged and get them respotted. Juliet Delta Hotel. Give them a 4-3 from Kansas. All right. Got Kansas in there. Got them respotted. We're good to know. Matt says, I don't know, get on, we'll try and reach you. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. We get down to 10. Remind me, we'll find a spot. Randy says, that's one of my parks, 0661. The Gulf Islands National Seashore. My ham alert should have gone off. Now I can't remember. Where was that at? Was that up on... Is that up on 20? Or was that... Where was that park at? Boy, I don't know. 15 is still pretty... All right. Now we got some folks spotted on digital. Okay. Oh, Pensacola. All right, let's go check out 10 meters. We'll start at 28,301. Just work our way up here. See some of those birdies I've talked about. I think it's something in the house, because if I switch to the other antenna, Yeah, no, it's just the noise floors goes up. Yeah. I don't know what those are. All right, Matt, you find a frequency and let me know. Then you can give me a call. I don't know if there's much open here. I'm not sure what part of the country you're in, Matt. Boy, we got folks spotted, but I'm not hearing anything. Yeah. 10's pretty dead. 28,320. All right. I'll go down there. 320's got a park spotted. You want to do like 326? Nope, somebody's right below that. How about 330? See if I can hear you. Well, I don't hear anything. 10's pretty dead for me here. I think earlier we even heard a DX rag chew going on. I could go down to 320. Somebody was spotted there, but I don't see him on the POTA page, so it may just not have aged out yet. I'm not seeing anything on the waterfall if you're trying, Matt. We gave it a go. I see some folks spotted, but I'm just not hearing anything here. I think 20 and 17 seem to be the bands that are working the best here right now, at least here in Kansas City. All right, I'm going to go back up to 20 meters. Somebody's down here. Those are probably contesters. No worries, Matt. What part of the country are you in? Probably one of the DX contests. What's going on? Tennessee. Are you a tech or general, Matt? Tennessee, 20 meters is usually spot on, no problems. 10 is probably a little bit short with the way 10 has been running.
Yes, definitely.
Let's see, they doing a Rove? Oscar Zulu Zulu? Yep, they're at a new park.
Got it marked. Charles, 5x9 to the park. 0868.
Let's see, we got Bobby earlier. He was one of the first contacts.
5x9 to the park.
He was at 4451. Yep, he's at a new park. Tech. Yeah, no worries. I've got a coworker that's a tech. He's studying for his general right now, so when 10's open, it's a lot of fun. Coming down on the backside of the solar cycle now, the days, on those higher bands like 10 or days those are open are going to start to get fewer and far between.
I think I got an incomplete call. We'll have Kilo Echo 0.
See if we can get Bobby in the log for a second time today. He's at a new park.
QSO Eric, looks like our fourth QSO, 5x7 to the park, 0868, Alabama. QSL, thank
Bobby
you.
sounds great.
Have a great Easter and 7-3. Whiskey 5, you'll be last. Whiskey 5.
Oh, no. Hey, Kenny the Dragon saying hello. Happy Easter from Victor Echo 3, Delta Alpha Charlie. Hello, Kenny. Appreciate you saying hello this morning.
0868, Alabama. 7-3, N0OZZ, we're QRT and this frequency is clear.
We missed getting Bobby in the log again. It's all right. All right, we'll keep rolling up through here.
LA-2. Yeah, LAU is the abbreviation. 73, QRZ. I got an Alpha Echo 1. Alpha Echo. Alpha Echo 1, Echo 59, Lauderdale County, Mississippi.
He's loud. Sounds pretty good. New operator for me. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for Texas, 73. Happy Easter. This is K5 Lima Delta Alpha and the Mississippi QSO Party.
Lima Delta Alpha. I already have him. Thought it was a POTA.
Kilo Echo 0 again.
All right. There's a POTA station spotted there.
Big signal 59 Mike Alpha Romeo. Thank you. 59 South Carolina. Thanks for a new state. QRZ.
There's Marshall County. That's a new one.
Mike Hotel Japan. Whiskey Alpha 0 Mike Hotel Japan. 59 Mike Alpha Romeo.
Marshall County. New multiplier for me.
QRZ.
Need the call.
Who's the Kilo 2? K2KT 59 Mike Alpha Romeo. The QSL, thanks for a new state. QRZ.
What's the call?
Kilo Charlie 4 Zulu Quebec Papa 59 Mike Alpha Romeo. The QSL, thank you. November 5 Mike.
Yeah, November 5 Mike.
Kilo 50 again.
Might be a bonus station.
AF0 Whiskey Echo Zulu. Wait, is it Whiskey Echo Victor or Whiskey Echo Zulu? Victor, sorry about that. Got it. You're 59 Mike Alpha Romeo. Charlie Oscar. Thank you, sir. QRZ.
Mike Alpha Romeo, is that right?
Mike Tango.
November 6 Mike Tango 59 Mike Alpha Romeo.
It's Marshall County. They say they're operating from Marion County.
Michigan, Mike India.
Mike India, thank you, sir. CQ Mississippi QSO Party, November 5 Mike.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox Delta 59 Mike Alpha Romeo.
Correction on the call. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, and it's 59 in Kansas. Kilo Sierra.
Let's see. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, Kansas. Great. I spent about 6 years at McConnell Air Force Base there in Wichita.
Very good. Well, thank you so much. Good luck. 73.
Yep, 73. QRZ.
I see Kenny says, I'd be on the radio. Thunderstorms nearby and plans. Fix the radio using a piece of cardboard to tension the hand-operated chain.
QSL, QRZ.
Yeah, thunderstorms are no good. I had to shut down last night, too. There was some lightning and thundering approaching, so we had a line of storms come through. Luckily nothing turned severe. They were thinking it might, but... Let's see where my delivery's at for my ground project that I'm going to do today. Let's see here. And it's not even out for delivery yet. It'll probably show up at 10 o'clock tonight. That'd be about my luck. Might be a tomorrow project, I guess. We'll see. All right. Well, appreciate you all joining me. We're doing Parks on the Air and Louisiana and Mississippi QSO Party. So kind of mixing it up today. Appreciate you stopping in and joining me on the live stream here this Saturday morning. 20 meters is in good shape. 20 and 17 seem to be the two bands that are doing real well today.
I've got you 5x6 into North Carolina.
Okay, the band select knob on it operates a shaft. That shaft operates a chain that operates a second shaft, and the chain was slipping. Oh my gosh.
This is Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey, portable 4.
I'm glad you got it figured out. I'll tell you, never underestimate the ham spirit as far as like
Louisiana QSO Party,
fixing stuff.
Tango Delta.
Fixing stuff with what you got.
We're 59 Hancock County, 59 Hancock County. I need your state, sir.
Is that Sierra Golf Lima? I think I have him already.
Roger, Tango Nancy. Thank you so much for Tennessee, sir. And you're sounding pretty good here for QRP, so keep it up, sir. All right, QRZ. Anybody else out there for Whiskey 5 Sierra Golf Lima?
All right, I already got him in the log. All right, we'll keep rolling here.
Let me start over. Victor Alpha 3, Alpha Oscar Yankee.
QSL. My name is Manuel. I got you 595.
Thank you, Manuel. Thank you. And we're in George, the county of George, GEO. And thank you for supporting the QSO Party. You have a great day.
You too. I'm about 3 kilometers.
Can't tell if that's Lima Radio or Victor Victor Zulu.
73. Charlie Alpha Bravo, your call again?
That sounds like Lima Radio.
Kilo Echo 9, Charlie Oscar, correction, Charlie Alpha Bravo. Is that QSL? Okay, we got it corrected. Kilo Echo 9, Charlie Oscar Bravo. Thank you, sir. You're 5757 into George, GEO.
Got 2 stations already in George County, so I think this is either Lima Radio or Victor Victor Zulu.
All right, thank you for the 59. Thank you for the contact and support the QSO Party. You have a great day. QRZ.
I think I have them. That voice sounds familiar. Oh, there's Ethan. Okay, he's on 281.
Whiskey Bravo 3, Hotel Papa Echo 59.
What's Ethan up to for stats? 41,000 QSOs for as an activator. It's incredible.
CK Barks on the air, CK Barks on the air, Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot X-ray, Kilowatt Ocean number 4, 4 to X-ray, calling CK POTA.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot, 5 and on.
5 and 7, Kansas.
Thanks, this is Kilo Oscar 4, Fox X-ray, QRZ.
Ethan's a machine. It's our 31st QSO in POTA. He hangs out in the chat quite a bit.
Foxtrot X-ray, Kilowatt Ocean number 4, 4 to X-ray, calling CK POTA.
I still have a SWR problem, so I don't think my spongy foam thing was the issue. Always something.
Victor Alpha 3, Alpha Oscar Yankee, Cicerolo 59 para ti, ¿cuál es?
59 mais para ti, ok? My nome é Manuel.
Gracias por el contacto, 73 Manuel, QRZ. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot X.
Ethan switching to Spanish there. Nice job, Ethan.
Kilo Charlie 3, Papa Mike X-ray 59.
Copy 59, you're a 59. What's your park number?
Park is 2940.
2940.
2940. 2940.
Oh, copy the 2940.
Thanks, this is Kilo Oscar.
There's Papa Romeo Delta. See if we get that. Can I hear him? Can I hear him? We'll see here. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
QSL.
You are 555 today, Barco.
QSL 55 both ways, Kansas, Kilo Sierra.
Thank you so much for the contact. That's covered. Great holiday weekend, my friend.
73, have fun.
Thank you.
Man, what is up with my SWR? He's hearing me, but that is crazy. What is going on here? All right, let's get them respotted. 5-5. Well, if my ground stuff doesn't come till later, it sounds like I got a project to figure out what the heck is up with my SWR here on 20 again. And this happened a month or so ago. I had a broken wire element. Let me show you this. Oh, it's over on the other thing. Give me 1 second. It's over on my other shelf. All right, so this is the... I'll flip back here to the bigger video so you can see. So this is the old 20 meter element that I had on the DX Commander. And what I suspect happened is there is a fairly large foldover on the 20 meter element. So you loop it here, this has tension on it, and then this foldover is fairly long. And so what I had done is I had secured, so it didn't flap in the wind, I had put some heat shrink tubing on the end of the foldover. And what I think happened was this loop caught one of the tails of one of the stay-up clamps on the mast. And it was when it was super, super cold, and I think it flexed, and somewhere in here, the wire broke somewhere in there. And so how I determined that is I took my Rig Expert outside and just put it in meter mode so you can actually see the meter. And I was getting just really erratic SWR readings, and so put the meter on it. And what I did is I went out and just kind of rolled this. I was checking for loose connections, and this was obviously stretched up into the air pretty far. And what I did is I just kind of rolled this between my fingers like this. I just kind of did this so it was kind of spinning, and then the SWR is all over the place. So clearly somewhere in here, and the jacket is not broken anywhere. The jacket is completely fine. Everything's completely fine on this piece of wire. So, but somewhere in there was a loose connection, and I think what happened is it was extremely, extremely cold, and I think it caught on the tail of that stay-up clamp, even though I have the tails trimmed for the most part. And, so I replaced the element. So that took care of my wild SWR problems. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, it did rain last night, so maybe something else is going on. I thought it was maybe that piece of foam that I put in there to raise up the mast a little bit. Maybe it's the grass. Maybe the grass is wet and things are, I don't know. Something's weird for sure. But got my trusty Rig Expert here. In fact, maybe I'll just do that real quick. Give me a second. I'm going to switch this over to the Rig Expert. Let me just do an SWR sweep of what it looks like.
All right, great.
I'll do the chart first. Let's see here. I'm going to do 20 meters. I'm going to do a 0.5 megahertz sweep, plus or minus. Okay. The radio audio will go away here for a second. Hang on a second. Okay, so I'm going to do a sweep. Oh, yeah, something's way up. Yeah, there's a problem of some sort. Okay, so I'm going to widen this way up. So it's like across the chart, you can kind of see 3-to-1 all the way across on 20 meters. That's insane for a resonant antenna. So something is definitely going on for sure. Okay, so I'm going to widen this out, change the frequency range. I'm just going to go plus or minus. Let's just go 5 megahertz on either side. Let's see where this thing dips. Okay, so then that's the 40 meter dip. That's, yeah, what the heck? It's resonant at 13. All right, so something's going on. Okay, so 13. All right, so let me narrow this out. Let me do like 2.5 plus or minus. Yep, there you go. Yep. So you can see here the 20 meter band is shaded blue, and then the yellow is where it's resonant. So something has changed. So fun. Yeah, good times. All right, so we'll figure out what's going on there. That may be my afternoon project. I tell you what, if you don't have an antenna analyzer, best. You can do a nano VNA or something that's not as expensive. I've got a Rig Expert. If you kind of watch for deals, especially around the major ham fests, I don't know why I went so many years without one of those things, but it is just a game changer. So,
November 4, Romeo.
Hey, we got Italy saying hello in the chat. Hello, hello. Go back here, saying hello from Italy.
Kilo Delta Juliet.
All right. We'll see you, Kenny. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you saying hi this morning.
570.
Hanging out with us.
Thank you so much. Have yourself a great
Okay. Well, now I know I got an SWR problem on 20. Man, finicky little boogers. I expect 17 and 30 to be kind of finicky. Actually, the most finicky is 80. I'll tell you, my end-fed 80-meter antenna, that thing is finicky. I think there's just so many variables for 75 meters, and 80/75 is so wide that it's kind of crazy how variable that could be. All right, did I respot Mr. BK? I did, okay. 295. That sounds like a rag chew. Just after noon time here, Kansas City time. We may wind down the stream. We're going a little over 3 hours this morning. Did a lot of contesting last weekend. Somebody was in here.
Negative. That was the Peter. The 3 and 4.
Is that a net? Yeah. I think it sounds like they're saying line numbers there. Here's somebody here. Hey, Mr. Radio. Kilo Papa 3 Lima. Happy Easter weekend, everybody. Hello, hello. Yeah, somebody pouncing there. Yeah, somebody's in there. I think that was the YL that was working the QSO party.
That's Golf Romeo November. QSO?
Awesome. Yeah, that was QSO party. All right, let's go back down to the bottom. We'll do one more spin up through 20, then I think we'll wind the stream down for today. Clearly, I've got an SWR project I need to go hunt down. Of course, it'd have to be 20 meters, which is the band I use the most. Little slow scan TV going on.
Delta 5 Delta Victor Lima, you're 5555 in Marion County, Mississippi. Roger.
Delta. I don't know.
Thank you. Good luck. November 5, Mike. Kilo Bravo 9 again.
I said Marshall.
Kilo Bravo 9 Alpha. What's the rest of it? QSL. Kilo Bravo 9 Alpha Papa Echo 59 Mike Alpha Romeo. QSL for Illinois. Thank you. QRZ. Kilo Echo 9 Delta Zulu Papa Illinois 59 Mike Alpha Romeo. Good luck.
Mike Alpha Romeo showing Marshall County.
Thank you. November 5 Mike.
But they're saying Marion County. Maybe.
K0SV 59 Mike Alpha Romeo.
I heard him say Marion County, and QRZ says Marion County.
Mike, November Minnesota. Thank you. QRZ.
All right, we'll go with it. But we already worked them. All right, rolling through here. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me here on Saturday from the shack.
73 QRZ.
It's pretty strong.
Okay, there's 2 weak signals in there. I had one that was a, last part of it was Mike November. Go ahead to Mike November station. Okay, I got Alpha Kilo 7 Mike November. Is that a Roger, sir? Roger, 55 Alpha, and I have you 55 also into Hancock County, Mississippi. Hancock County, Mississippi, sir, over.
At Sierra Golf Lima. Still sounding good there.
George, DEO.
Another George County. Got two.
That was Mike Delta. All right, thank you for the Mike Delta in the report. Have a good day. Thank you for supporting the QSO Party. QRZ?
Yeah, I already have him.
Foxtrot X-ray going CQ Bottle.
There's Ethan.
India 4, Bravo Juliet, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by.
Let's see, he's at 295. Kentucky?
Whiskey Bravo again. X-ray India.
Whiskey Bravo 1, Delta Yankee Romeo. Good afternoon, Lee. You're 5-9.
Really puzzled by that SWR. Suddenly that element's too long. Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
November 7 Golf X-ray India.
Kilo 5, Juliet Zulu. Good afternoon, Steve. Good to hear you again. Beautiful signal, 5-9 to TUS 9756. Thank you for Oklahoma, and 7-3, happy Easter. Alpha India 4, Bravo Juliet, QRZ.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Departure Park, standby. Kilo Echo 0, Golf Hotel Uniform, you're 5-9.
Slide down here. Clean this up a little bit. Yeah, you can tell. Normally on 20, I mean, with that resonant antenna, normally on 20, it's just like, and the tuner's like done. So something clearly is going on. All right. Oh, plan on hunting that down. I thought maybe my foam spacer that I had that was kind of soaked with water from the rain was causing the issue, but I don't think so. I don't think that was it at all.
Alpha Lima and park number 0668. Is that a Roger? Okay, copy the 5-7. You are 5-5.
Always something with this hobby, right? Always something you're trying to chase down or trying to figure out.
And have fun with your activation. This is Alpha India 4, Bravo Juliet, QRZ.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Alpha Fox, 0 Foxtrot. Good afternoon, Mike. Nice to hear you again. Another solid signal. You're 5-9 here in Kentucky.
QSL, thank you so much. You're 5-7 into Kilo Sierra, 57 into Kansas today.
Copy the 5-7 Kansas. Thanks for hunting and have a happy Easter.
73, happy Easter.
This is Alpha India 4, Bravo.
Well, I'm getting out. It's not pretty. I am getting out. That's weird.
Alpha Charlie 1, Sierra.
I need to do a full sweep of the entire HF band to see if any other bands are messed up or if it's just 20.
59 in the park.
Alrighty. Keep rolling here. We'll get to the top, and then I think we'll wind down the stream for the day. We'll see. Going a little over 3 hours this morning. Did so much contesting last weekend for the CQ WPX contest. Don't want to blow the whole weekend all up here in the shack again. It's not. I just got some other stuff I need to do around the house. Which now includes trying to figure out my SWR issue here on 20 meters. Oh, very nice setup. I appreciate you saying that. Question, what are you using to put the spots on your flex overlay? So this is coming from N3FJP. So this is AC log. And I have got a POTA-specific DX spotting cluster configured. So I'm seeing all the POTA spots. And since I'm using the Flex API for rig control, it automatically moves the spots from the DX cluster to the display. So, and then the Flex lets you customize kind of how you want the spots to show up here. And you can do it with other logbook software as well. And 1MM, there's some additional setup you got to do for that. But you can choose the number of levels of spots, how much they want to stack, the position of them relative to the frequency. You can change the font size if you want the font bigger. You can override the colors. N3FJP is sending the colors, but you can override the colors if you want. Yeah, it's pretty handy. I tell you, I get more comments about that. Definitely makes it nice. If you're operating assisted in a contest, I will use a DX spotting cluster, not the POTA specific spotting cluster, but a DX cluster, and it makes it really nice if you're running the assisted. You can just kind of jump. You can use keyboard shortcuts to tune the radio and jump. So it makes it really, really fast. Now, you do have to double check everything because sometimes spots can get wrong, call signs can get wrong, especially in contests, but definitely saves some time and just kind of helps you kind of keep an eye on the waterfall as you're kind of doing search and pounce. So thanks. That's pretty cool. I have a Ham Radio Deluxe. Need to see if I can do that with my 6400M. I got so much still to learn. I'll check it out and see if you've... I've not used Ham Radio Deluxe, but a lot of the ham radio logging software will support spotting clusters. And if you've got a spotting cluster configured, like in N1MM, you have to tell it to send the spots over a UDP port. And so you may have to do that. Since I'm using the Flex API to do the rig control on the N3FJP software, it does it automatically. So there's no COM ports or UDP ports to configure. It does it all automatically. But if I'm using N1MM for a contest, I do have to go through and tell it to send the spots via a UDP port, and then they'll show up on the Flex. So Flex in the cat control, there's a for N1MM, you configure up an N1MM spots page or a spots configuration, and just a couple more steps, but definitely makes it nice to get that on there. But yeah, you should be able to do it with your 6400M, assuming you can get the spots sent from your logbook software. So should be doable. I've got it's going to be specific to N3FJP, but on my channel, I've got a video that I did that talks about the how to configure up the POTA spots in N3FJP and get them to show up. I'll put that link in the chat. But anyway, that link right there will kind of show you how I did my POTA spots in AC log to get them to show up on the Flex. So you're welcome to check that out. If you got any questions, shoot me an email. I'm good on QRZ, and I'd be happy to help you out if you get stuck. Again, I have not used Ham Radio Deluxe, but be more than happy to at least see if we can get it figured out for you. So. Okay, it's working our way up here. I think we're going to kind of wind down for the day. Oh, there's Oscar Bravo Bravo. Oh, I don't hear him. Haven't worked Mike for a while. Yeah, it's been November since I worked Mike. Mike is very active on YouTube as well, if you want to check out his channel. I'll send you a link to his channel. You just search his call sign, but he does a lot of videos from park activations. Put that into the chat for y'all. All right, I think we're at the top of the band here. So I think with that, let's go ahead and wind things down for today. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning. Let's see, we went a little over 3 hours, 3 hours and 15 minutes or so on the stream. Always fun hanging out with you all. I love the conversation, love the dialogue that happens in the chat. I just really enjoy that. We had so many people tune in to the WPX contest streaming that I was doing last weekend. So clearly there's a lot of folks that love kind of just listening in and riding along as we do ham radio, and I'll continue to do that. So if there's anything that you've got suggestions wise or anything like that, you can put it in the comments or send me an email. I'm good on QRZ. If you want to send me an email, I'd be happy to take that feedback. I would love to hear kind of what you think, what's working, what's not working. I'd love to continue to try and improve. So with that, I think we'll go ahead and say 73. Have fun with your radio. This is a hobby in the end. Have fun with your radio. Be kind to everybody. And I'm Michael, Alpha Foxtrot, Zero Foxtrot for Heartland Ham Radio. Have a great rest of your weekend. Happy Easter if you celebrate, and we'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.